or go to wintechinc.com and click on the Careers tab. Wintec is an equal opportunity employer.
When you need professional electrical services for your residential, commercial, and industrial properties, contact Post Electric. You can also trust Post Electric to provide you with electrical solutions for your new construction project. You can rest easy knowing that we offer a 1-year workmanship warranty and emergency service on all electric services. Our local family-owned and operated business has been proudly serving all of Southwest Missouri with locations in Branson and Monett. For a free estimate, call Post Electric at 417-846-7100.
Do you need a lawyer's advice? Are you having legal difficulties? Randall, Mosry & Randall at 405 East Broadway in Monett are general practice attorneys specializing in personal injury and criminal law. They have a solid reputation as effective legal practitioners and possess over 80 years of combined experience on which to draw. You can depend on Randall, Mosry & Randall to get the best possible results. To improve your outcome, call 235-8688. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisement.
Families that play together stay together. At Play Power, we're a family of brands dedicated to enabling people of all ages to experience the power of play. Together, we're a world leader in producing premier recreation equipment, from commercial playgrounds to floating boat docks. We believe in providing fun, safe play solutions to our customers. Join us at Play Power on Highway 60 in Monett. Go to playpower.com, click on Careers to see the current career job listings. Play Power is an equal opportunity employer.
Monett Cub football on MHSCubs.com, sponsored in part tonight by Andy Branch, Shelter Insurance. See him in his new office next to Remax Properties out on East Highway 60. And we're sponsored by Tyson Foods. If you'd like to go to work for a Fortune 500 company, check out the website, TysonFoodsCareers.com. Wintec, locations in Monett and Cassville, job openings in both Monett and Cassville. Post Electric, call Ryan Post for all of your electrical needs, both inside and outside the home. Randall, Mosry & Randall, over 80 years combined experience as a law firm. And Play Power, located on East Highway 60 in Monett, accepting job applications. Come work in a fun environment where they make playground equipment. Mike McClure, Dave Beckett, it's just another Friday in the Ozarks. Great to have you with us here for high school football. Monett trying to atone for a bad performance against Mount Vernon, but you're doing it against the Lamar Tigers, who know a little bit about football. They have dominated the state, 8 state titles. They are off to a roaring start again this year. Wins over Marshfield 68-14 and Logan Rogersville 34-14.
And Scott Bailey, a longtime coach over at Lamar, is back on the staff as an assistant to one of his former proteges, Beshore. And of course, Coach Beshore went to Missouri State and played after he played for the Lamar Tigers, and then he was an assistant, I believe, at Branson for a while, then came back as the head coach at Lamar. But it used to be Lamar was the doormat of the Big Eight, in all honesty, but no more. Lamar's at the epitome of the Big Eight triangle, so to speak, because if you're going to win a Big Eight title, it's got to go through Lamar, and Lamar's been pretty tough, and you've already talked about how many state titles they've got. We'd like to say the long-distance listener, a Lamar fan, in fact, in Annapolis, Maryland now, Zach Fowler, I believe, who sat in with you on one game here a few years ago. So he's a Lamar fan, but I think he's going to listen to us tonight, and hopefully we can bring an upset Zach a little bit.
Well, I know a certain team that hadn't won in Topeka, Kansas since 1997, so maybe it's that kind of weekend. I don't know.
Well, that's the Kansas City Chiefs, so there again, it's not played on paper, it's played on the field. So if the Cubs can come out and execute the way that they can and should, it could be a competitive ball game. Lamar's going to be tough to beat, whether you're at home or on the road, but fortunately for the Cubs tonight, the Cubs are at home.
David Rector, the referee tonight, meeting with the captains and the 2 head coaches. Monett, the purple jerseys tonight, the gold pants, white numbers, and the white helmets with Cubs spelled out on the left side, players' numbers on the opposite side. Lamar in the all-white jerseys with red trim, black letters, and black numbers. It's a beautiful night. It's going to be in the upper 70s before it's all said and done. Blessed to have perfect weather here in week 3 of high school football. Let's quickly take a look at the starting lineup. Says Monett has won the toss and preferred their option 2 in the second half. Starting on offense from Monett, wide receiver Ian Wadham, a senior, 5'11", 165. Left tackle Paul Noddick, a senior, 6'2", 215. Left guard Aiden Rivera, a freshman, 5'10", 205. The center Aiden Smith, a senior, 5'11", 260. At right guard, Victor Reed, a sophomore, 5'9", 240. Right tackle Porter Reed, a junior, 6'3", 285. At wide receiver Marco Salas, a senior, 5'10", 180. The quarterback Colin Umfleet, a sophomore, 5'11", 185. Slot backs are Miles Young, a sophomore, 5'7", 145. And Landon Brannon, junior, 6'2", 185. And the fullback Diego Baton, a senior, 5'10", 210. Offensive starters from Lamar, wide receiver Ian Googie, a senior, 5'10", 175. Left tackle Aiden Forrest, a senior, 6'2", 210. Left guard Wiley Duncan, a junior, 5'10", 205. The center Eli Hull, a junior, 6', 195. At right guard Aiden Lovell, a senior, 5'9", 245. Right tackle Jose Juarez, 6'1", 290, and a senior. He is also their place kicker. At wide receiver Chase Query, a senior, 6'1", 185. The quarterback Alex Wilkerson, a junior, 5'11", 190. The running backs Carson Sturgill, a junior, 5'10", 165. Logan Kish, a senior, 5'9", 175, and Aiden Sheet, a junior, 5'8", 135. Again, Monett won the toss, deferred their option, so Lamar will get the football to start tonight's contest. The Cubs are home next Friday as well. They'll take on the Marshfield Blue Jays. Lamar will be hosting Seneca next Friday night. Big crowd on hand, and yes, Lamar brought a ton of folks as well, but good to see everybody else here in attendance at Earl Fowler Stadium, Kenley Richardson Field, as we get set for the opening kickoff.
2 weeks ago, of course, had to move back to 8 o'clock kick, trying to get a little bit of cooler weather because it was 97 degrees at 7 o'clock, but not tonight. It's perfect football weather as far as the fan is concerned. Maybe a little bit warm as a player, but, you know, it's going to be a good contest, hopefully, here at Earl Fowler Stadium.
77 degrees, northeast winds at 5, humidity at just 45%, and the dew point is at 54, so it's a good night. Eric Chavez will kick for Monett. And the Lamar Tigers 2-man deep on the near hash. That's Eli Noogie. And on the far hash, it is Aiden Sheet. So great to have you with us on MHSCubs.com for the audio broadcast and on the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live. Here we go for week 3. Chavez, high-end over-end kick. Sheet will grab it at the 6-yard line. He is to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25, and driven down at about the 26-yard line. Pretty good kick coverage by Monett as the tackle made by the Cubs, Riley Ray.
Good hustle by the kickoff cover team that time for the Cubs. And ball comes out just outside the 25-yard line. The 26 is actually where they're going to mark it. 1st and 10 for the Tigers as we're just underway here at Monett.
Alex Wilkerson this year, 29 rushing attempts, 203 yards, 4 touchdowns. Those are all team highs. Passing numbers 12 of 21, 231 yards, no touchdowns, and 1 interception. Football's on the far left hash, wide side of the field to the right. Lamar moving from left to right. Wilkerson will go out of the gun with 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right on an empty backfield. They give it to Logan Kish, and Kish hit in the backfield by Eric Chavez and burying back around the 19-yard line.
First play from scrimmage, Chavez come across the line from his linebacker position and drops the ball carrier for a 2-yard loss. So good pursuit by the Cubs that time, and Chavez makes the initial hit, and then good pursuit by the defense to come up to make the 2-yard stop.
So Kish will lose 2, 2nd and 12 Lamar at their own 24, just underway in the first quarter. Tigers know 2 receivers to the right, single wide receiver to the left. Again, an empty backfield. They've got slot backs left and right. Wilkerson wants to throw, but there are flags on the play.
And that's a dead ball situation, so maybe someone lined up in the neutral zone on the offensive side would be my guess. It's going to be a procedure, a 5-yard penalty against the Tigers, so another 5 yards assessed to the Tigers. It's going to be 2nd down, 17. So ran one play, and then the other one was blown dead before the snap. So the ball now resting at their own 19-yard line for the Tigers.
2nd and 17 Lamar at their own 19. Single wide receivers left and right to the near hash. It is Chase Query. Cubs are rushing 4. Wilkerson, hand off. This is Carson Sturgill. Sturgill tries to get outside, does. Crosses the 25. And the Cubs will bring it down short of the 30-yard line. Pretty good run by Sturgill. Getting up from the bottom of the stack for Monett this time is the safety Aaron Soriano. A nice gain out to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Gain of 9, needed 9 there, 17, so still way short. It's third and long for the Tigers, and you can come up with an initial stop here on third down and force a punt by the Tigers. Coach Lewis would have to feel pretty good after winning the toss and deferring to the second half.
That is actually, that's 16 at quarterback. That's Trent Torbeck, so that is a change in their starter. Torbeck's going to throw. The pass is caught short of the first down marker. Tackle made at the 32-yard line. Torbeck's pass caught on the far sideline by Ian Googie, but well short of the first down. The gain out to about the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of just 4.
Landon Brandt makes the initial hit, and then Colin Humphrey comes up and makes the stop, and it's going to be 4th and 4, and the Tigers are going to have to punt here at their own 32-yard line. The Cubs should get good field position out of this. Is dropping back for the Cubs is Evan Wood, I believe. No, it's a fake.
They fake it, and they get a first down. Ball carrier out to about the 40-yard line. The snap to Query rather. They caught the Cubs napping on 4th down.
And they went to a quick snap that time, Mike, as far as they got up right to the line of scrimmage instead of, a lot of times they'll sit there and make the defensive line wait. But this time, as soon as they got up to the line, they snapped the ball, and the Cubs were not ready, and a first down for the Tigers.
Well, they're first. So the drive continues. 5th play of the drive that started back on the Tigers' 26. So we had heard that Wilkerson may not be able to go, and he obviously is not. Torbeck on the ball. Carry crosses the 45 out to about the 46-yard line. Pretty good run on first down. Tackle made by Soriano along with Monett's Tucker Anderson. Gets a gain of 6 out to the 46 for Torbeck.
And Torbeck, 6'2", 155. So pretty good size quarterback back there for the Tigers. And running pretty good straight up that time and keeping the ball and picks up those 5 yards.
No score. 9 minutes to go first quarter. Cubs rushing 3. Torbeck screen pass off the fingertips of the intended receiver, Aiden Sheep. It's incomplete.
Little swing pass over there to the left side, to the short side of the field. And Torbeck just kind of let his receiver just a little bit too far. And the ball falls incomplete, and it's third down now. 3rd and 4. I said 5 the last time, but it's 3rd and 4. Ball at the 46-yard line of the Tigers for the Tigers.
They've got Googie wide to the left. Got slots left and right. Cubs showing blitz. Torbeck hands it off. New ball carrier Adam Klusman. Klusman for a first down. Inside the Cubs 40 down to about the 38-yard line.
Good blocking out there by the Tigers front line. Coming up to make the stop was Soriano, but not before about a 12-yard gain for the Tigers, more than enough for the first down. No scores were just underway here at Bellflower Stadium in Monett. Tigers moving the ball.
Second first down for Lamar. Torbeck back in the gun. Calls his own number on the keeper. In the backfield. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Good job by the Cubs up front. Tucker Anderson, the sophomore, 6 tackles this year, 1 fumble recovery. First contact. Soriano also there as well. No gain, and it's 2nd and 10.
Keegan Carr is also in on the stop for the Cubs, so good thrust by the defensive line that time on the keeper of the Tigers quarterback.
So 2nd and 10 Lamar, no score, 8:20 to go in the first quarter. Here on 77 a green night in Monett. Tigers come up to the line of scrimmage. They send Chase Query out wide left. Tied into the right side. It will be Kyler Nance.
They're going to throw the ball.
On 2nd and 10 out of the gun. No, quarterback keeper as he made the handoff. There goes the quarterback Torbeck for a first down to about the 26-yard line.
Passing formation and put the wide man to the short side of the field in motion. Looked like it was going to be a power sweep after all, but rather than giving it to the split in, it was put in motion. The quarterback just kept the ball, and defense kind of fell to the left, and he went back to the right and picked up more than enough for the first down.
Gain of 10 for Torbeck. Lamar quickly at 3 first downs. This will be the 10th play of the drive that started on the Tiger 26-yard line. 7:39 to go in a scoreless first quarter. First and 10 Lamar at the Cup 28. Again, Torbeck calls his own number. Straight ahead running inside the 20. Going to be close to a first down at about the 18, maybe the 17-yard line. A good job on Lamar's offensive line. Now kind of winning the battle up front. Pick up of 11 yards down to the 17-yard line.
Porter Reed, and also in on the stop was Parker Messer that time, but good yardage picked up.
Inside the Cubs red zone at the 17, first and 10 Lamar.
Cubs doing some blitzing, and that time the quarterback was able to get away from the blitz, and if the blitzer doesn't pick up the ball carrier, you're going to pick up some good yardage, and that's exactly what happened.
They again go empty backfield. Aiden Sheet split wide left, which is the short side of the field. They run a double counter. This time the ball carrier is Sturgill, and Sturgill tackled at about the 8-yard line. They hand it off going to the right, and that man handed it to Sturgill going back to the left, and he picks up a gain of about 9 yards to the 8, and they'll bring up second and 1.
And Coach Bishore, just like I say, following along in the footsteps of Coach Bailey, is Lamar, whenever they started winning football games, they started up with multiple handoffs back there, and they're just keeping that up, and that time that's very well executed.
Second and 1, Tigers at the Cubs 8. This is the 12th play of the drive. Straight handoff. This time it is going to be Eli Noogie, who is hit for a loss back to about the 11-yard line.
Chavez in on the stop. Drops him for about a
3. With a spot, loss of 3.
Loss of 3 on the play.
And that was Ian or the other one. It's Eli. Eli, yep, 8.
So it's third down. Ball resting at the Cub. What is it, 12-yard line?
11. Third and 4. 5:45 to go, scoreless first quarter. It kind of bobbled the snap. Quarterback Torbeck going to be close to the first down. Walker Doss on the stop for the Cubs. And again, maybe about a half a yard short.
And keep in mind, on this drive, the Lamar Tigers went for it at 4th and 4 at their own 33-yard line and was able to be successful. So, but this time it's 4th down, but only 4th and 1.
4th and 1 at the 8. Bug fans coming up on their feet, roaring down below us.
And don't be surprised if it look like a run and they end up throwing a pass, but it looks like power formation.
They overload to the right, the run goes to the right out of the Wildcat, and it's Logan Kish who got the snap, and he carries for a Lamar first down to the Cub 5-yard line on the pickup of 3.
Not only a power formation, but a power run that time by the Tigers, and more than enough for the first down. They're going to mark it just inside the 5-yard line of the Cubs.
They have held the football for more than 7 minutes. This drive started on the Lamar 26. They got a first and goal inside the Cub 5. Again, they overload the right side. There's movement, and there are the flags. Cubs may have jumped offside.
Went to the Wildcat again, Mike, is back there in the quarterback position, going to receive the snap. Kish, a 5-yard penalty or half the distance to the goal.
Oh, and a 2-yard penalty. Spotted at about the 2. First time the Cubs have been called for a penalty. So they'll replay the 15th play of the drive.
And replay the same formation.
Out of the Wildcat, Logan Kish. They overload the left side. That's where Kish is going to run. And he will go untouched into the left corner of the end zone for a Lamar touchdown. 15 plays, 74 yards as the Tigers take a 6-0 lead.
And the Tigers, Mike, not necessarily a big play team, as we've evidenced by that drive. That time is they just took the opening kickoff and drove it the length of the field and was able to punch it in from 2 yards out and take that 6-0 lead.
They've had a little difficulty in extra points. Jose Juarez, 7 for 11 in extra point tries. The holder is Trent Torbeck. Straight on kicker from the right side. The extra point is up, and it is good. We've got a timeout here in Monett. 4:30 to go first quarter. Lamar 7, Monett nothing on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
At Klaus Family Dentistry, your oral health is our primary concern. Dr. Michael Glaus and Dr. Tandy Mulheron want to make sure your teeth stay healthy, function well, and look great. From regular cleanings and exams to advanced restorative treatments, all of your routine dental needs can be met right here at 800 Cleveland in Monett. Call 235-5155, Glaus Family Dentistry. We are your hometown dental team.
For 15 years at Jimmy Mitchell Motors, my family has been dedicated to making our customers the best deal. We work to combine a low price with a great selection of quality vehicles and top-rated customer service to give you the best buying experience. Our focus is to make sure you're satisfied with your purchase. That's what kept us in business for 50 years, and we're committed to continuing on that tradition. At Jimmy Mitchell Motors, we're serious when we say nobody beats our deal.
Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett. Lamar a 7-0 lead, 15 plays, 74 yards, 7.5 minute scoring drive. The kick to the near hash going to be picked up by Monett at about the 15-yard line. And the return by Monett's Bo Stevens at close to the 25-yard line. Unlike you, I thought that might have been offside on the kickoff.
Sure looked like the man right beside the kicker was a little bit premature crossing the 40-yard line. Official right there looking down, and no flag, so the Cubs will have the ball for the first time at their own 24-yard line, but trail 7-0 the Lamar Tigers here in the first quarter.
So for Monett, calling out. Mandatory water break, but they'll still continue here early on. So 4:26 to go in the first. Lamar 7, Monett nothing. Back after this.
Industrial Machine and Engineering Company has been a part of the Monett community since 1982. Their commitment to investing in people and equipment has enabled steady growth and added services to customers. With a modern, clean, full-service manufacturing facility, IMEC has the right equipment and processes that allow quick setups on small to mid-sized lots and use tooling designed just for this type of production. Specializing in precision, IMEC, 1716 North 9th Street in Monett.
Monett Cub football on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by Glaus Family Dentistry. They are located at 8th and Cleveland and Monett. They are your hometown dental team. See what a difference it makes going to a family-owned dental practice. Jimmy Mitchell Motors, 555 South Elliott in Aurora. Shop online 24/7, JimmyMitchell.com. And by IMEC, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, 1716 North 9th Street in Monett. So the Cubs, after the water break timeout, Colin Umfleet will go under center. Quarterback sneak, tries to run straight up the middle, but Lamar there to stuff Umfleet. Maybe a gain of just 1 to the 25-yard line.
Started out, did Umfleet in the shotgun formation, but then run up under center, a quick snap, but the Tigers were right there, and like you say, dropped him maybe a yard.
We'll give him a short yard. We'll give him a yard. Second and 9, Monett at their own 25. Cubs trail 7-0 already. Just 3:52 to go first quarter. Monett will line up 2 receivers to the left. Now they send Brandt in motion. Fake the handoff to him. Come back with a counter to Diego Baden. Baden crosses the 30. They'll be about maybe a yard short of the first down. Don't know if they'll give him forward progress to the 34. Well, they put it right on the 34-yard line. They say first down. So good run. Gain of 9.
So Baden in the first game of the season had a pretty good game against the Wolves, the Reed Spring Wolves, but first play today, 9 yards and a first down.
Again, handoff to Baden, running up the middle. Diego to the 40-yard line. Good run on first down. Tackle made by Lamar's junior Romero. He's a senior. Romero 6 tackles so far in the air. It's a gain of 6 for Baden, and the Cubs face 2nd and 4.
And Baden doing a better job this year. Last year he just kind of ran straight ahead and power running. Well, this time he's kind of picking his hole and finding a place to go, and that enabled him to get an additional 2 or 3 yards that play.
He's still a load.
It's a load, just straight on.
So Brandt goes out to the right. Waterman wide left, short side of the field. The Cubs will give it on the handoff. This is Stevens, and he will not get to the right side as Stevens hit behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1 to the 39. And again, good job by the Lamar defense. First contact there by Ori Jones.
Well, Cubs trying to go to the wide side of the field, but defense of the Tigers smelled that one out and were able to come across. So it's third down now for the Cubs, and they're faced with a third down situation. 3rd and
10, they'll say no gain.
3rd and 5.
I'm sorry, yeah. Well, he did lose a yard.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to throw the ball here are the Cubs.
Brand in motion, give it to him. No, they do give it to Brand on the jet sweep, and he is going to be awfully close to the first down at the 44. It's going to think about the spot. Close. Well, to think David Richter says first down. Oh, wow. Wind the clock. They did not move the chains, now they are. That's interesting.
Scott Bailey's not over there hollering at the official, but he is the assistant, not the head, so... Good run by Grant that time on the jet sweep to the wide side of the field and picked up the needed yardage. I was like you. I thought it was just a little bit short.
Second first down for Monett. Drive started at their own 24. They moved it to the Cub 44. Monett trailing 7-0. Just a minute 20 to go first quarter. Brand again in motion. Kind of runs into the quarterback, Umfleet. And Umfleet breaks a couple of tackles. Makes positive yardage out. Should have been a minus yardage play. Brought down at the 47-yard line for a gain of 3. Not good tackling that time by Lamar.
Somebody went the wrong direction that time. 3 Cubs collided in the backfield. Umfleet just tried to make something of it, and fortunately for the Cubs, Umfleet was able to pick up 4 yards on the play.
They'll give him the 48. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. We'll get this quarter done in like 18 minutes. 2 receivers to the right, including Waterman far right. Brandt split out to the right. Now Brandt comes in motion. Miles Young slot back to the left. Marco Salas wide left. Correct snap goes to Umfleet. He runs into a wall of white jerseys. Talk about no room. Umfleet dropped quickly. Roy Dillon, a team high 11 tackles, 1.5 tackles for a loss there to make the stop. A generous spot to the 49, and Monett will be facing 3rd and about 5.
And the Tigers here in this first series for the Cubs offensively, Tigers doing a good job of cutting off the outside, not allowing the Cubs to get outside and use some speed, and forcing the Cubs to come back on the interior.
Cubs are going to let the quarter clock run out. It's at 0 right now. Good thing Jared Langford said something because the officials had no idea, and the back judge was looking right at the clock. At the end of 1, Lamar 7, Monett nothing here on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
If the American dream of homeownership is your dream too, it can become a reality with realistic goals, sound advice, careful planning, and a clear understanding of the costs involved. First State Bank's experienced mortgage lenders are available every day to answer your questions and guide you through this process and keep you informed before and after you've completed the mortgage closing. Need help planning your new home purchase? Contact First State Bank with locations in Purdy, Monett, Pierce City, and Cassville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, a new boat, a new driver, when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
See Lance Metlock, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent in Monett. And if you're in Missouri, he's got you covered.
Monett Cub football on MHSCubs.com, sponsored in part by First State Bank. Get cash back, earn high interest, ask for Casasa Checking. And Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau at 100 Chapel Drive. If you're in Missouri, he's got you covered. Mike McClure, Dave Beckett. We start the second quarter here at Merle Fowler Stadium, Kenley Richardson Field. Monett trailing Lamar 7-0. The Cubs will face 3rd and 5 at their own 49-yard line to start the second quarter. They go 2 receivers to each side. Brandt comes in motion. They run the option, the pitch to Brandt, and he breaks the first tackle, can't break the second tackle, brought down at the 49, and the Cubs probably going to face a punting situation here as Kyler Nance making the stop for Lamar. It is no gain.
So to bring out 4th down, 4th and still, let's call it 5. 49-yard line at the Cubs, the line of scrimmage.
Not sending the punting unit out yet. Now they come out. There's Miles Young, the long snapper.
Try to play a little bit of field position football here and try to keep the Tigers as deep in their own territory as the Cubs can on this forthcoming punt.
Brandt to punt. Ian Googie deep for Lamar. No rush. Angling the punt out of bounds, so no return for Googie. Let's see where the judge spots it out at. They're going to say the 23, maybe. Maybe not.
26.
Maybe not.
25, 24, 23, like you said.
28-yard punt.
So the Cubs denied on third down to pick up a first down and forced to punt the ball away, and the Tigers already with that 7-0 lead as we're just underway here in the second quarter. Tigers last time, like I say, were not awarded a big play by any stretch of the imagination as far as the defense of the Cubs, but the Tigers just executed and just ran the ball right straight at the Cubs.
First and 10, Lamar. They'll call at the Tiger 23-yard line. Torbeck in place of the injured Wilkerson at quarterback. Cubs showing blitz. Here they come up the middle. Torbeck gets free outside, 25-30, 35, bounces outside and tackled short of the 40-yard line by Aaron Soriano, and Trent Torbeck with a nice run on first down to pick up a Lamar. First and 10 on a pickup of close to 16 yards.
And the Cubs continue to bring those linebackers in there and try to fill the gaps there, but like I say, if you don't make contact with the ball carrier, they're going to run right where you were at, so to speak, as far as the linebackers, and that's exactly what happened with the quarterback that time of the Tigers, and picked up another first down.
It's Lamar's sixth first down. The Cubs have two. Lamar leading 7-0, 10:39 to go second quarter, and there are flags on the play.
I believe that's going to go against the Cubs as an offside situation. So it'll be 1st and 5 now versus 1st and 10. Cubs a little bit anxious that time and guilty for crossing the line of scrimmage. And in high school football, once you break that plane, you can't go back prior to the snap. It's automatic 5 yards.
So a chance to gamble here on 1st and 5 for Lamar at their 44. Sheet in motion. Torbeck keeps it off the right side, and he's going to be close to the first down near the 49-yard line.
Just needed 5, and I believe that's about what he got. As the Cubs continue to go with the ball carrier as far as the fake to the ball, to the halfback of the Tigers, and Torbeck doing a good job of reading that and just going the opposite way after the linebacker takes the running back without the ball.
Got to have your assignments defensively. 1st and 10, Lamar near midfield at their own 49 again. Monett showing blitz. Handoff to Sheets on the jet sweep. He breaks a tackle and stumbles in front of the Monett bench at about the 46-yard line. That's good for 5 yards. If he hadn't stumbled, he probably would have picked up a first down.
Landon Brandt got a hand on him right about the line of scrimmage, but just could not bring him down, and then Tigers ball carrier picked up about 5 yards. Going to give him 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
That's 7 different ball carriers for Lamar here in the first half. So the Tigers with a 7-0 lead, 9:29 to go in a rapidly played first half. Wide to the right, Adam Klusman. They empty the backfield, and now they go Wildcat again. This time it's Googie, fakes the toss, keeps it, has a first down, 35-30, into the 20, and he's going to be gone. Ian Googie got free outside, and he will go 46 yards for a Lamar touchdown, showing tremendous speed.
And that was the big play that the Tigers are known for, and this time Googie took the direct snap from center, went down the line of scrimmage like he was going to run the option, and faked the pitch, and then nobody touched him on the Cubs side of the ball, and was able to walk into the end zone for the second touchdown for the Tigers.
Boy, he's got wheels.
Yeah.
Roy is on for the extra point. 13-0 Lamar. Snap is down, extra point is up, and it is good. Got a timeout here in Monett, 9:08 to go second quarter. Lamar 14, Monett nothing on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live.
Don't drive with worn-out tires. Grand Tire has 4 convenient locations, including Joplin, Aurora, Cassville, and 408 East Commercial on Highway 37 in Pierce City. Grand Tire offers quality car, truck, light truck, and farm tires at competitive prices with fast, friendly service. For longer-lasting tires, remember to check the tire pressure frequently, inspect the tread depth, check for uneven tire wear, and regularly rotate your tires. For one of the area's largest selection of tires, stop in today at Van Tire. Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply carries a complete line of farm and home supplies, including clothing, electrical, plumbing, lawn and garden, outdoor power equipment, tools, truck accessories, pet supplies, cattle handling equipment, farm fencing, toys, and much more. You'll find your service outstanding whether your needs are for home or acreage in the country. Family owned and operated since 1971, Race Brothers features 3 locations, including Springfield, Carthage, and South Highway 37 in Monett. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
I'm McClure, Dave Beckett, back in Monett, Bill Fowler Stadium, Kenley Richardson Field. Lamar a 14-0 lead, a 4-play, 77-yard scoring drive. A little bounce kick that goes short. The Cubs will come up and slide on that loose ball at about the 36-yard line. Heads up play there by Miles Young. That was a live ball.
Didn't really go with the onside kick or the squib kick, just put it out there to keep the Cubs from returning it very far, but still got decent field position at the Cubs as Miles Young comes up and makes the easy reception and goes to a knee about the, 36-yard line.
So let's see if Monett can get the offense going. They have just 2 first downs. Lamar with 8. Cubs trail 14-0, 9:04 to go second quarter. Baden off the right shoulder of Colin Umfleet. Direct snap to Umfleet, running straight up the middle. Lamar brings him down after a gain of maybe 1.5 yards as he crosses the 37-yard line is all. Good job up front again by Rourke Dillon.
We've seen one pass, and that was a swing pass by the Tigers on their first possession of the night, but other than that, neither team has thrown the ball after that, and I can continue to look as thinking that the Cubs are maybe going to throw the ball, and Umfleet on the keeper picks up 2.
Second and 8 Monett at their own 38. The Cubs trail 14-0 with under 8.5 minutes remaining second quarter. Waterman split out wide right. Handoff to Diego Baden. Breaks a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Lamar will bring him down as close to the 43-yard line. Tackle made this time by Junior Romero. It's a pickup of 5.
Third and 3 yards to go. 3rd and 3. Cubs need to maintain possession of the football, if nothing else, just to keep the ball out of the hands of the explosive Tigers, who lead 14-0 here in the second quarter.
Counting the last 2 years, Lamar has played in 10 state championship games in the last 12 seasons. They've won 15 straight district titles, the 16th district championship in the last 17 years is how long this success story has lasted. 3rd and 3 Monett. And movement by the right tackle, Porter Reed.
Cubs changed the cadence that time, and Porter didn't change the cadence and was flagged for a 5-yard penalty against the Cubs, so now it's 3rd and 8.
When you're 6'3", 285, it's kind of hard to not be seen when you go across the line of scrimmage all alone.
And when that happens, you want to be able to crawl under the turf out there, but no hole big enough for him to get under.
So 3rd and 8 from Monett. Back at the Cubs 38. Need to get to the 46 here on 3rd down. Scoreboard has 1st down. It is 3rd. Football near hash, wide side of the field to the left. Umfleet handing it off. Diego Baden running to the short side of the field. We'll get to about the 41 is all. Tackle made by Lamar's Ori Jones.
And the pity of that is, Mike, is if they hadn't lost those 5 yards, probably been enough for a 1st down. But as it is, it's going to bring up a 4th down situation, and the punter's coming off the field.
Now the down indicator on the far side has 1. Grief. Now they switched it to 4. You've got to flip the field here, although Ethan Lewis is lining up to go for it. Maybe try to draw Lamar offside. Monett lining up to go for it. Now, again, timeout called. I think it was by Monett, and it is. Well, 6:43 to go. We'll keep it here. A 14-0 lead for Lamar over Monett. Quick check of the other scores on this Friday evening. Nice to have a Friday game. Still not used to the Thursday stuff. Webb City leading Republic 14-7. That's in Republic. Nixa leading Carthage 14-0. Lebanon leading Kickapoo 7-0. There was a game last night. West Plains defeated Springfield Hillcrest 12-0. Marshfield leading Hollister 7-0. Marshfield will be here in Monett next Friday night. Those are just some of the early scores from around the area.
Well, the Cubs lined up as if to go for it on 4th down, but Tigers, I don't believe, was going to go across the line of scrimmage and give them that 5 yards to get a first down, and a little bit of indecision on whether Unfleet was going to drop back into punt formation or go ahead and take the snap. And Coach Lewis says, rather than let's have something bad happen, let's call a timeout.
Zach Fowler is joining us, and I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, we do try to say this time and score together. We've been doing it for 39 years. 4th down and 5. The Cubs line up to go for it. They snap. The toss to Diego Baden, and he isn't even close to even getting back to the line of scrimmage with the first hit by Lamar's Kyler Nance, and that gamble does not pay off for Monett.
And Diego trying to go to the short side of the field on the pitch there, and Tigers having nothing of it, and we got an official timeout for another water break.
So we'll take a break here. 6:38 to go in the second quarter. Our score, the Lamar Tigers 14, the Monett Cubs nothing. Back on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
Since 1988, Nessel Road and Roberts Optometrist, a member of Vision Source, has been the leader and preferred provider of quality vision care products and personalized optometry services. Dr. Jerry Roberts, Dr. Michael Roberts, and Dr. Aubrey Roberts are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in your community through enhanced vision. Nessel Road and Roberts has 3 convenient locations: 5th in Cleveland and Monett, east side of the square in Mount Vernon, and Bridgeport Plaza on Highway 39 in Shell Knob.
Architectural Systems Incorporated's mission is to serve as a full-service partner to our customers in the commercial construction industry. We will continually strive to improve, meet, or exceed our commitment to provide the highest quality products and on-time delivery. Our goal is to be your single source for everything from engineering to finished product. ASI is expanding. Apply online at asi-mode.com/careers. ASI is an equal opportunity employer.
This is Brad Hawkins with Quick Draw Gun. I would personally like to invite you to come see us. You will find our staff very knowledgeable with a customer-friendly attitude. You will be treated fairly with accurate information and an honest deal. Our staff does not earn commission, but they would love a chance to earn your business. We are Missouri's highest-rated Cerakote shop and offer custom laser engraving. We have shops in both Monett and Cassville, so please stop by and say hello. I personally guarantee your satisfaction and stand behind everything we sell and service. Quick Draw Gun, your hometown gun store.
Logan Kish on first down from the Cubs 39 carries all the way down to the 15-yard line and picks up 24 yards before he's brought down.
Quick snap there, and defense of the Cubs having a hard time bringing him down. Finally did, but not before he gets to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Now they line up 3 across. The handoff again to Kish, straight up the middle inside the 5, breaks a tackle, and into the end zone for a Lamar touchdown. 2 plays, 39 yards in 27 seconds.
And another quarterback in there as Nugi was back there at the quarterback position and handed it off. This time, like you said, to Kish, and Kish gets in the end zone for the 3rd time for the Tigers. Makes it 20-0 with the point after touchdown kick coming.
Wow.
Take advantage. That's what you do whenever someone gives you a short field like that, only 40 yards away, and that's what the Tigers did.
Juarez with the extra point. It is up. It is no good. Monett Cub football, sponsored in part by Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance at 100 Chapel Drive. If you're in Missouri, he's got you covered. Grand Tire, 4 convenient locations: Joplin, Cassville, Aurora, and Pierce City. Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, family owned since 1971. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend. And Nessel Road and Roberts Optometrist, 3 convenient locations: Monett, Mount Vernon, and Shell Knob. How clear is your vision? ASI Architectural Systems Incorporated, 3 locations: Monett, Aurora, and Granby. Job locations at all, or job opportunities at all 3 locations. And Quick Draw Gun, 601 South Kyler in Monett, 468 Highway 76 in Cassville, where they buy, sell, and trade. The Cubs are in a hole now, trailing 20-0 with 6:11 to go before halftime.
Kickoff will be coming, and it looks like, I think the Tigers again will just kind of squib kick it or kick it to the short side, maybe cause a fair catch by the Cubs, but not wanting to really to kick it deep.
Here it is, that little squib kick, and the Cubs fall on it at the 39. This time it's August Black.
So August comes up, makes the reception, and goes to the knee. And again, really good field position for the Cubs. But the Cubs offense now, the second time they had the ball, wasn't able to generate much at all. And Cubs need to get some semblance of a drive going here. And still, I'm looking for the first pass of the evening for the Cubs.
So Monett from their own 39. Down 20-0. Fleet, the quarterback, Diego Baden, fullback to his left. They have three receivers to the left side, including Landon Brandt. They run a little misdirection. The keeper by the quarterback, Umfleet. He faked two handoffs, and Umfleet going to be good for 9 yards on the carry, stopped short of the 48-yard line.
And that was a misdirection, and I don't know if it was a misdirection even on the part of Colin Umfleet's part, but nevertheless, the Cubs come away with a big gainer, a 9-yard gain, in fact, 2nd and 1 at the 48-yard line of the Tigers.
Landon Brandt will come out. Waterman goes wide receiver left, football on the far left hash, wide side of the field to the right. Miles Young split out there. Slot back to the left side for the Cubs is Bo Stevens. Handoff to Diego Baden. Got a first down, running straight ahead into Lamar territory at the 49-yard line before the tackle again made by Rourke Dillon.
Needed one, got three. That time did Baden, and the Cubs inside Tiger territory, and ball resting at the 49-yard line. So the Cubs picked up the first down after a 9-yard gain on first down by Umfleet, and then Baden going the additional 2 yards.
So Monett from the Tiger 49, Brandt in motion. The option, the keeper by Umfleet after he faked the handoff to Baden. There wasn't any room to pitch the ball, and Umfleet fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll be tackled at the 49 for no gain. And again, Rourke Dillon there. He's a first-team All-State pick last year. He had 65 tackles and just a menace in the defensive line.
He's coming across there very quickly is Dillon, and drops the Cubs for no gain. That time as Colin Umfleet elected to keep the ball because, like you say, there was no one to pitch to.
Cubs with just 3 first downs. Lamar has 10. It'll be 2nd and 10 Monett at the Lamar 49. Cubs trail 20-0, 4:16 left in the second quarter. Brandt in motion. Baden straight ahead, just no room at all. Lamar just stuffing the line of scrimmage. Credit to their defensive line again. And a timeout taken by Monett. Kyler Nance, who has 8 tackles on the year, gets the stop for Lamar. We'll take a break here. 4:04 to go in the second. Lamar 20, Monett nothing. Back in a minute.
Since our founding in 1964, K Concrete has always been committed to personal customer service and a high-quality product, and that tradition continues today. Family has always been at our core, and that's how we take care of our neighbors as part of our extended family. As a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete, K Concrete serves Southwest Missouri with dependable customer service and a family philosophy. From dairy farms to driveways, patching to parking lots, we specialize in reliable ready-mix, all delivered where and when you need it. Price Cutter is the proud exclusive retailer of Show Me Beef, Missouri's best, born, raised, and processed in Missouri. This new line of local USDA Choice Angus beef products features superior craftsmanship and consistency that you can find in some of the finest restaurants. Show Me Beef and Price Cutter. Local matters. Shop from the comfort of your own home and let us do the rest for you with Price Cutter Curbside. Order online, by phone, or download our Shop Price Cutter app. Fill your cart, reserve your time slot, pay online. Try Price Cutter Curbside today.
3rd and 10 Monett, 4 minutes, 4 seconds left, second quarter. Monett trailing 20-0. Line of scrimmage, the Lamar 49-yard line. They're going to try Baden again up the middle. It's the same result. He just runs into those defensive linemen, and my goodness gracious, is Rourke Dillon having a game. Another tackle. No gain.
Tigers doing an excellent job inside from the tackle to tackle, not allowing the Cubs to pick up much yardage at all.
At some point, you have to at least show pass.
And it's 4th and 10. Cubs are finally showing a punt. So going to have to punt the ball away. Cubs last time left 40 yards out there for the Tigers to go and scored in 2 plays did the Tigers. This time the Cubs are going to punt the ball away.
Low snap, but fielded by Brandt. Good punt. Ian Noogie back. He fields it at the 5-yard line. Cuts it up between the hash marks. Gets hit at the 10. Cubs are going to bring him down short of the 15-yard line. Good punt that time by Brandt.
That was a pretty punt. It got up in the air, turned over, and was spiraling back all the way back to the 5-yard line. And Googie was able to get back to the 15? No.
Yes.
Well, they're going to get
11?
Well, they're going to mark it now. Then they finally put it down after they brought it back again. It's going to be the 12, I think.
3:07 left, second quarter. Monett down 20-0. Lamar's had it 3 possessions. They've got 3 touchdowns. Their worst starting field position. They have started on their own 26, their own 23, the Cub 39, and now their own 12. New quarterback in for Lamar. Out of the shotgun, they run that double handoff, and this time this is Logan Kish. Kish with a first down at about the 25-yard line. The new quarterback is now Cooper Hahn, a 6-foot, 185-pound junior.
Evan Witt coming up to make the stop, but not before a first down was achieved for the Tigers.
14 yards for Kish, who's had himself a ball game. 6 carries for 56 yards.
Down inside 3 minutes, 2:54 to go in the first half, and it's 20-0 Tigers.
Monett won the toss, deferred their option to the second half, so Monett will get the ball to start the third quarter. Right now they're just trying to get the ball back for their offense and keep Lamar off the scoreboard, already up 3 touchdowns. 2 receivers to the left. Out the far left is Chase Query. They're looking to the left. The pass goes, intended for Ian Googie. He dropped it. It was off his hands, and he dropped it at the 45-yard line. He tried to jump to make the catch and just didn't catch it with both hands.
Got his hand on the ball, but was not able to sustain possession that time, and fortunately for the Cubs, that ball falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now from the 26-yard line. And just as the Tigers.
That was Hahn on the throw. And either an official's timeout or it's a called timeout by Monett. With 2:26 left in the second quarter, Cubs are now out of timeouts. Monett trailing 20-0. Back in a minute.
Our vision at Schreiber Foods, to do good through food. We recognize our responsibility to do good in the world and are driven to make a difference for our partners, our business, our customers, and our communities. At Schreiber Foods, we build lasting relationships based on collaboration, commitment, and trust. We're exceptional at the things that matter most: food safety and product quality, operational excellence, customer brand leadership, developing our people, and making Schreiber Foods an awesome place to work.
Monett Cub football on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by K Concrete, a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete. Price Cutter, 2150 East Cleveland, celebrating 56 years in the Ozarks. Local matters. And the partners of Schreiber Foods Monett, their vision to do good through food.
So the Cubs seeing something they felt like they need to rectify on the defensive side of the ball. Tigers have already employed 3 different quarterbacks back there, besides the Wildcat formations, and that's the way the Tigers should attack. You never know which way they're coming.
And 8 different ball carriers. Sheet tries to come in motion. And flags stop the play.
Well, I don't know if the flags came out or if they just stopped the play.
The Cubs are marching backward. Did not see the signal by David Rector.
I'd say from the looks of things, it was 12 men on the field for the Cubs. Yes.
Illegal participation. 3 penalties against Monett, totaling, 4 penalties totaling 17 yards. There's the handoff to Aiden Sheet on the jet sweep. He won't get outside. Does get away from Grant, still on his feet. Finally brought down by Parker Messer, close to the 40-yard line. He's got a first down.
Cubs not wrapping up. You got to wrap up on the ball carrier because otherwise they're going to break away, which they did that time. 3 different Cubs had a leaned on the ball carrier and was unable to bring him down, and another first down at their own 40-yard line are the Tigers with a 20-0 lead over the Cubs down at 2:05 in the first half.
Aiden Sheet, just 3 rushing attempts for 15 yards, is here with 1 touchdown. He's got 2 carries tonight for 19 yards. First and 10, Lamar at the 40. They want a misdirection. Here goes Sturgill. Sturgill to the 50, to the 40, to the 30. Cuts it back on the near hash, and it'll be tackled at about the 23-yard line on a literal touchdown-saving tackle by Evan Witt.
Really nothing fancy there. You just put the halfback, he was in the slot over there on the wide side of the field back against the grain there, and just hand it to him, going back and able to pick up the yardage. 21. Yeah, Sturgill. 12, yes.
About a 38-yard run.
And was able to just go down there and do whatever he wanted, and Evan Witt finally brings the ball carrier down.
Boy, Lamar's offense is clicking. Hahn wants to throw. Slant pass caught over the middle. That's going to be a Lamar touchdown on the catch by Chase Query from 22 yards out. Tigers add to their lead now 26-0.
And again, nothing fancy there. Just take what the defense gives you, and the Tigers put the receiver out wide and just come across the middle of the field. And the ball was delivered, and another touchdown for the Tigers, 26-0 right now.
Let's see if they go for 2.
More than likely, I would think that they will, they being the Tigers.
Lining up for the 2-point conversion. Query goes wide right. They have running backs to the left and right of the quarterback. Ian Googie gets the snap. Tries to spin into the end zone. He's tackled short of the goal line. I don't think there was a flag on the play, but we'll see. The officials are talking, so apparently there was something.
I don't see anything on the field out there. There's no flag that I see unless it's in the end zone on the goal, the Monett.
Sideline warning.
But that's a side warning. So it's still no good. Play goes ahead and it's not any good.
And Ethan Lewis again all the way out on the field to talk to David Rector. So went after, no good. We'll keep it here. 1:20 to go, second quarter, and a 26-0 lead for Lamar.
Oh, there's the flag. I see it finally at the 21-yard line. Way. And
I thought I saw that. That's where they threw it.
And the play's down there at the 3-yard line for the.
That's probably what Ethan Lewis is saying.
Yeah. As it is, it's 26-0. Tigers on top with 1:20 to go in the first half. Cubs just simply cannot solve the defense. And offensively, the Tigers are mixing it up enough that the Cubs on their defense is on their heels, and Tigers able to score every time they touch the ball thus far.
Cooper Hahn, the 22-yard touchdown pass to Chase Query.
Tee it up at the 40, and we're going to stop another
about a 20-yard kick again. We'll see. And deeper this time. Going to be returned by Monett from the 10-yard line. This is Soriano after the 20, 25, and tackled short of the 30-yard line. Pretty good return by Soriano. Tackle made by Ori Jones for the Lamar Tigers.
The Cubs with only a minute 13 to go in the first half and no timeouts. Even if they get a semblance of some type of a small drive, they're not going to have much time unless they get a big play of some sort. And the Cubs trail 26-0.
Fleet, the quarterback. Check some scores after this first play from scrimmage. Cubs first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. They've got running backs left and right. Fleet keeps it after he faked the handoff to Diego Baton. And just short gain by Fleet on first down. He does get out of bounds, I believe, to stop the clock. clock is continuing to run, however. So line of scrimmage the 29. They'll put him down at 33, a pickup of 4. So Umfleet, 7 carries, just 21 yards. Other scores around the area. Nixa leading Carthage 14-13. Nevada and East Newton 7-7 in the second quarter. Holy cow. Lebanon leading Parkview 21-0. Reed Spring leading Springfield Catholic 6-0. Marshfield and Hollister are tied at 14. We'll check some more scores in a minute. There's the first pass, and it's dropped. Umfleet looking for Brandt. Brandt dropped it.
The ball was right there, but just didn't look the ball into his hands, and Landon Grant had the ball go through his hands to the ground and stops the clock. Third down, but 6 to go.
Monett has only 3 first downs in the first half. They trailed 26-0 with 26 seconds to go before the break. Bo Stevens will come out of the lineup. Ian Waterman will go wide left. Grant will line up as a slot to the left. Football's on the far left hash. Wide side of the field is to the right here on 3rd and 6. Handoff to Bate. Tackle for just a gain of 1 to the 34. And let's see if the clock just goes ahead and runs out. I don't know if Lamar would call a timeout. They are, unless there's a timeout for an injured player. Yeah, Lamar had to be the team that called the timeout because Monett's out of timeouts. Baden for just a yard. And with this timeout, the Tigers are going to force Monett to punt the ball here on 4th down.
And it's not a situation, so to speak, as far as trying to get some semblance of maybe it's not a run back. More importantly, I think the Tigers are probably going to go for a block the kick type situation and then have a chance to maybe get another touchdown.
You don't blame them up 26-0. That's
no. Either a bad snap or defense gets in there and gets a hand on the ball and it's a very short punt. That's what the Tigers are hoping for, but the Cubs need to execute here and put the foot in the ball and pin the Tigers deep in their own territory, and then that'll be it.
McDonald County leading Logan Rogersville 7-0. That's a first quarter score. So Monett 4th down, 4th and 5 at their own 34-yard line, lining up to punt. Googie is deep. Brandt to punt. Got a good one away last time. Pops this one up. Takes a sideways bounce. Going to bounce out of bounds, and with 5 seconds to go, Lamar will, you think, maybe go to a knee after a short punt. 16-8, just 24 yards.
But the elusiveness of the Tigers, I look for them to go ahead and try to that little counter play again and see if they can break a big one here and extend that lead. But Jared Beshore over there on the sideline is the head coach of the Tigers. Got lots of tools in his tool chest.
But some banged up players as Alex Wilkerson, normally their starting quarterback, not playing tonight. We saw Trent Torbeck early, then we've seen Cooper Hahn, and it looks like they are just going to take a knee, and they will. That will end the first half here in Monett. Halftime score of the Lamar Tigers 26. The Monett Cubs nothing. We'll have the halftime numbers after this timeout. You're listening to Big 8 Conference Football on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
It is a great day for some Great Dave's. Have you tried a cup of Great Dave's coffee? Perhaps you would like a drink from the espresso bar, including cappuccino, latte, iced latte, or Americano. For something different, try the Uncle Whitey, Ernie, or Steamer. And did we mention the fresh Danish-style pastries? You can find a Great Dave's Coffee mobile trailer next to Dollar General on East Highway 60 in Monett. Follow their Facebook page for the latest information.
Are you ready for the best cashew chicken in Monett? For lunch or dinner, stop in at Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridle Lane behind Walmart. Call ahead at 235-3568 and use their convenient pickup window for carry-out orders. Order from their large menu, including sushi, or get their always delicious, always fresh, mouth-watering buffet, including salad bar, ice cream, and other dessert options. You'll be treated like family at Lai in Monett.
Windmill Ridge Golf Course is located at South Park in Monett, with the clubhouse located next to the Monett YMCA. This challenging 18-hole municipal facility is open year-round, weather permitting. The front 9 holes opened in 1940 as the original course, with tight, tree-lined fairways. The back 9 opened in 2002 and is a lake-style, more open design. There are 4 sets of tee boxes to accommodate many different skill levels. To reserve your tee time, call 235-6076 or go online at windmillridgegolf.com.
Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones, financial advisor, Jim Haston can help you stay on track. Give him a call at 417-235-8216. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Morton Buildings, when you build with us, you build something that lasts. And Morton stands the test of time. We've been at this for more than 120 years after all. What got us here is simple. Our materials, our people, and a warranty that beats all others. In the construction industry, you get what you pay for, and cheaper is rarely better. With Morton, you get the most for your money. There's a reason for that. Quality. We want your building to be one you can pass down to future generations. Call 235-7804 or stop by Morton Buildings on South Highway 37 in Monett.
With a limited number of homes in the current market, you need an agent with the right connections, technology, and strategies to achieve your home buying or selling vision. You can rest assured that Sam and Becky Green at RE/MAX in Monett are the right agents for any level of service in any market condition. Sam and Becky have extensive knowledge of the Monett area and can help you find the right home for you or the right buyer for your home. See them at 855 Highway 60 in Monett or call 235-2200.
Smokin' Wheels Barbecue is a locally owned and operated mobile barbecue food trailer and catering company dedicated to smoking up some delicious barbecue. Customized catering for your special event, including tailgate parties, family reunions, wedding receptions, corporate events, holiday parties, and much more. We provide our customers with the freshest barbecue possible, accompanied by exceptional customer service. For more information on Smokin' Wheels Barbecue, call Jeff Loffer at 417-861-3969.
Monett Cub football on MHSCubs.com, sponsored in part this evening by Great Dave's Coffee. They're on East Highway 60 next to Dollar General. They're in the mobile trailer. You can see their Facebook page, Great Dave's Coffee. See where they are heading out to some different local events, community events, and fall festivals. They'll be, of course, located there on Highway 60, but again, it's a mobile trailer. They have great coffee. They have great Danish, great pastries, and check out Great Dave's Coffee. Thank you to Dave Saunders. Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridle Lane behind Walmart, the home of Monett's best cashew chicken. Call them 235-3568. Use their convenient pickup window, or of course the lunch buffet or dinner buffet, or order off the menu. Windmill Ridge Golf Course. See their website, windmillridgegolf.com. Jim Haston, your Edward Jones representative, making sense of investing at 2nd and Broadway. Give Jim a call at 235-8216. Morton Buildings on South Highway 37. See their website, mortonbuildings.com, custom built to meet your needs and style. And by RE/MAX Properties, 855 East Highway 60. Thank you to Sam and Becky Green. Download the free RE/MAX app. And Smokin' Wheels Barbecue. Give Jeff Loffer a call at 417-861-3969. Customized catering. Great barbecue. If you were at the Missouri State Sneaker Soiree, their sports auction, Smokin' Wheels Barbecue was there. They were at the Route 66 Festival, and just great barbecue. Encourage you to give Jeff a call. This has been all Lamar as they lead Monett at halftime, 26-0. Again, nothing fancy by the Tigers. They outgained Monett in the first half, 275-50, and the Cubs just had no answer to try to stop Lamar in the first half.
Just exactly what Coach Lewis was saying couldn't happened as far as the Tigers were concerned. Said the Cubs need to play good defense, stay at home, and not give up the big play, which the Tigers took advantage of defensively in the big play, and then Cubs had to run their offense and execute and pick up some yards on the ground, but the Cubs have not been able to do that. But, you know, the Tigers, we talked in the pregame about how they've got that tradition going up there, and they've come down here and they've executed exactly what you'd think they would do at halftime, and really just dominated, as you said, and the statistics will bear that out here in the first half, and up 26-0.
We'll check the first half numbers. Monett 18 rushing attempts for 50 yards. They were 0 for 1 passing. Cubs only had 3 first downs in the first half. Didn't lose any fumbles, so no turnovers. Penalized 4 times for 17 yards, punted 3 times for a 32-yard average. For Lamar, 23 rushing attempts, 249 yards, 26 passing yards on 2 of 4. They had 14 first downs. Lamar just 1 penalty for 5 yards. They didn't lose any fumbles, and they never punted in the first half. Some of the individual leaders for the Lamar Tigers: Sturgill, 3 carries, 56 yards. Kish, 6 carries, 56 yards. Torbeck, 7 carries for 51 yards. For Monett, their leading rusher was Diego Baton, 8 carries, but for just 25 yards, so just barely over 3 yards per carry. Recapping the scoring in the first half, it started with a Logan Kish 2-yard run on the opening drive. Lamar got the kickoff as the Cubs won the toss, deferred their option, and Lamar had it 15 plays, 74 yards, took 7.5 minutes off the clock. Kish the 2-yard run. Juarez the extra point made it 7-0 Tigers. Stayed that way until 9:08 to go in the second quarter. Ian Googie, a 46-yard touchdown run. Juarez the kick, 4 plays, 77 yards in just 2 minutes and 1 second. It was 14-0 Tigers. With 6:11 to go in the second, Logan Kish, a 15-yard run. The PAT kick was no good. That was a 2-play, 39-yard scoring drive in just 27 seconds. That was after Monett went for it. Remember, on 39, like 4th and 5, and the gamble did not pay off. Lamar made Monett pay for that. And then 1:20 to go before halftime. Chase Corey, a 22-yard touchdown pass from Cooper Hahn. 2-point conversion run was no good. That's where we stand here at the half. The Lamar Tigers 26, Monett Cubs nothing. We will take a break. Let you hear from our sponsors. Be back in a minute.
In this day and age, it has become more and more important to find an auto mechanic who is trustworthy, honest, affordable, and will get the job done right the first time. That perfectly describes the professionals at Monett Mufflers and More at 310 Central. Bring in your car or truck for alignments, oil changes, brakes, heating and air conditioning, hoses, belts, tune-ups, diagnostics, and more. Family owned and operated by Mike and Christine Shanks. They invite you to become a valued customer today. Call 235-6503.
Jack Henry is a well-rounded financial technology company that strengthens connections between financial institutions and the people and businesses they serve. Jack Henry provides technology solutions to enable clients to innovate faster, strategically differentiate, and successfully compete while serving the evolving needs of their account holders. We empower clients with people-inspired innovation, personal service, and insight-driven solutions that help reduce the barriers to financial health.
Order Ahead is available at Sonic drive-ins around the country. Make sure you're using the latest version of the Sonic app from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. When prompted, allow the Sonic app to access your device location to find Sonic drive-ins near you that support Order Ahead. Browse the menu, customize your order, add items to your bag, pay for your order using a credit card or a Sonic gift card, and select a pickup time. Order Ahead will put you first in line every time at Sonic Drive-In at 9th and Cleveland in Monett.
For the area's best selection of unique infant and children's clothing, hurry in to Joy's Infant and Children's Boutique, 314 East Broadway in downtown Monett. Owner Courtney Gates promises lots of variety for all ages, sizes, styles, and more, in addition to a very welcoming environment and superior customer service. Most importantly, they provide a comfortable, inviting, and fun place to shop. Stop in today at Joy's Infant and Children's Boutique in Monett.
Monett Cub football on MHSCubs.com, sponsored in part by Monett Mufflers and More. Thank you to Mike and Christine Shanks. They're located at 310 Central. Honest, affordable, will get the job done right the first time. Jack Henry, prioritizing openness, collaboration, and user centricity. Sonic Drive-In, 9th and Cleveland in Monett. Download the latest Sonic mobile app, and with the mobile app, you get the half-price soft drinks and slushes all day long. And Joy's Infant and Children's Boutique at 314 East Broadway. The owner is Courtney Gates. That's the wife of Ty Gates. That is a fun, inviting place to shop for infant and children's clothing. Also, she has a Facebook page, also stuff online, but I encourage you to check out her Facebook page for lots of specials there at Joy's Infant and Children's Boutique. If you remember when Sharon Garrett had the trunk in downtown Monett, very similar, and again, a fun, inviting place to shop. Go see Courtney Gates. It's a 26-0 lead for the Lamar Tigers here at halftime over the Monett Cubs in Week 3. Other scores from around the area in the Big 8 West. Seneca leading Cassville 30-0 in the second quarter. Webb City now leading Republic 28-14. That's also a second quarter score. Nixa one better than Carthage, 14-13 in the second quarter. At halftime, Nevada only leading East Newton 13-7. The Patriots are playing hard against the 7th-ranked team, the Nevada Tigers. Mount Vernon, number 7 in their class, leading Aurora 14-0 in the Bell Bowl going on at Mountaineer Stadium. Lebanon leading Kickapoo 21-0. That's a halftime score. Joplin leads Ozark 7-0 in the second quarter. Joplin has 3 Division I signees on their team this fall. Carl Junction leads Neosho at halftime. Low-scoring game, 7-6. McDonald County, they're playing the crossover game. They lead Rogersville 10-0. Reed Spring just a 6-0 lead over Catholic in the Big 8 East. That's a second quarter score. Also in the East, Marshfield 28, Hollister 20 in the second quarter. And again, those just some of the scores from around the area. Marionville is going to be at Lighthouse Christian in a game tomorrow on a Saturday.
And you were talking about that Nevada East Newton score 13-7, and kind of surprising as far as the numbers are concerned. However, East Newton did get their first win
over Hollister
last week, so it's amazing what a win can do for you as far as coming out and playing hard against a good Nevada team who is in here next week. So Cubs going to have another formidable foe next week. Nevada?
Marshfield.
Oh, excuse me.
We've got Nevada coming October 13th. Don't rush it. Enjoy the moment.
It feels like October.
How was your trip to Lawrence, Kansas to see the Jayhawks and the Bears?
Well, I had to go to Kansas, so I didn't like that part, and I had to spend too much time over there. But it was fun. We'll find out about the Bears this week as far as they're playing somebody in their own caliber as far as that's concerned. Both of them are supposed to be up-and-coming teams in the football championship series, so University of Tennessee at Martin, and so we'll see what the Bears are going to be like after that game, and Coach Beard's still looking for that first win as a head coach, so hopefully that'll come out, and Cubs the Bears will play well down there at Martin, Tennessee, but had a good time in Kansas, but it was a better time whenever I saw Missouri, and I was able to say, well, we're in Missouri and don't have to go back to Kansas for a while.
Oh, now. You weren't too far into the Kansas side. I wasn't too far into the Kansas side last night in Topeka.
Yeah.
I listened to the Chiefs game coming home, and that wasn't so much fun. But, man, what a win for Atiba Bradley and the Football Lions. First win in Topeka since 1997.
Well, and the Lions are beginning to play like Coach Bradley has been talking about. You know, get some players over there, get some depth, and get some momentum going. And I listened to the post game for just a little bit last night, and he said something to the effect that took 72 kids up there and played 65.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. If you want to go play Missouri Southern, because if you perform, Coach Bradley will put you somewhere where you at least get out there on the field. So that's going to help the ability to recruit back to Southern again. So
I love the new rule that allows incoming freshmen to play up to 3 games, and it does not count against your eligibility. I mean, there's so much transfer stuff going on. This will at least maybe entice kids to stick around. They know they're going to probably see 3 games. It doesn't count against your eligibility. It allows the coaches a chance to evaluate those players in a game situation, and that's nothing but win-win if you ask me.
And it's one of those situations, they don't have to be the first 3 games.
No.
It could be 3 games during the season. So if you go up there thinking you're going to get to play, and then somebody is maybe a little bit better than you, get discouraged, but then an injury comes along, you might be able to get out there and get some game experience and say, hey, maybe by next year get a little bit stronger, a little bit quicker, get a little bit more in tune to what the coaching staffs want, that I'll be able to play. So that maybe that'll enhance some kids to go ahead and stick it out rather than just take their ball and go to another spot, to another school. But, the transfer portal's just opened up so many cans of worms that as a coach, it's got to be a nightmare trying to keep everybody happy.
And November 1st is the first basketball game. Missouri Southern.
Don't rush it.
At Wichita State. Throwing that out there.
I'm ready for basketball as far as that's concerned. But I was ready.
When aren't you ready for basketball?
Yeah,
I've known you a long time.
I was ready in June 1. But, Yeah, so, here we are, first week of September down the tubes, and so it's going to be wood cutting weather and leaf raking weather here before long. Fall time's coming, and then here we are, the third week of the football season already. Doesn't seem possible.
After tonight, we're a third of the way through the regular season.
It's amazing. And, as far as the Cubs are concerned, we're going to come out and have some semblance of just trying to establish something positive, offensively and defensively, but you really want to see at least a drive of some sort. Whether you scored or not, at least get down there and feel like you can move the football. The Tiger defense is pretty good. They're not what I would call just super outstanding by any stretch, but the Cubs need to come out and establish the line of scrimmage offensively and try to get some positive things going and make them feel a little bit better about themselves.
Got an event coming up in Monett next Friday during lunchtime. We want to come back and tell you about that. Right now, our halftime score, Lamar 26, Monett nothing. And back after this timeout, you're listening to Big 8 Conference Football on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live.
Since 1950, Buchanan Funeral Home continues to serve families throughout Berry and Lawrence counties with unsurpassed compassion and care. They pledge to continue the tradition of trusted service with Honor Jeremy Vanderbilt, along with Jeff James, Dwayne Guerin, and Rex Budd. Buchanan Funeral Home is a constant source of support and encouragement to the families they serve. If interested in a pre-arrangement or transferring an existing pre-arrangement to Buchanan Funeral Home, stop by 301 Euclid or call 235-3188.
There's a new choice in the Monett area in honoring your deceased loved ones. Owners Jeremy and Angie Vanderbilt are proud to announce the opening of Tombstone Solutions, LLC. They offer the highest quality granite monument sales, as well as monument leveling and cleaning at affordable pricing. Preserve your loved one's legacy. Stop paying high prices. Call Tombstone Solutions in Monett for an estimate. 417-737-0839.
At Hood Home Repair, HHR LLC, they've got all your needs covered, from residential remodels to commercial damage repairs and everything in between. From the simple to the lavish, HHR contractors can help you every step of the way. Their work is good. They promise. And behind that promise, they want you to know HHR backs their work with satisfaction guaranteed. HHR won't stop working until you like what they've done. Call today at 417-489-7545. What are you grilling tonight? Prime Cut in Monett has a large selection of ribeyes, fillets, T-bones, pork steaks, pork chops, ribs, and more. Prime Cut will slice smoked ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef for great sandwich options. Don't forget about the Prime Cut food truck for your local community event. Owner James Thomas also provides catering service for any size group or gathering. Call 235-5990 or stop in today at 101 East Cleveland.
Monett Cub Football on MHSCubs.com, sponsored in part by Buchanan Funeral Home, a tradition of trusted service since 1950, located at 301 Euclid. Tombstone Solutions, thank you to Jeremy and Angie Vanderbilt. Call them at 417-737-0839. This is a brand new store in Monett for monument sales, monument leveling, more importantly, monument cleaning. They do all that for about a third of the cost for what other monument sales and leveling and cleaning companies offer. They do a tremendous job, especially the cleaning part of the graves. It's been a while if that date's covered up or names covered up. I encourage you to call Tombstone Solutions. Also brought to you by HHR Contractors for residential and commercial work. Prime Cut at 101 East Cleveland. Prime Cut food truck available for your community event or catering needs. Owner James Thomas. Invite you to come into Prime Cut today. Great selection of T-bones, ribeyes, fillets, pork chops, ground chuck. They've got it all there at Prime Cut. Well, coming up a week from today in Monett, out at the Park Casino, it'll be the third induction class to be inducted into the Monett High School Athletic Hall of Fame. Coach going in this year is Jerry Hudson, and it will be the first team inducted into the Hall of Fame, and that is the 1971 Monett football team. Since the induction of the current round of the state playoffs back in the late 1960s, that 1970 Monett team, just the only one to go undefeated at 12-0, one of three state championship teams. That was the only group to go undefeated. Looking forward to have seen a bunch of old guys in that room at the casino. The lunch tickets are just $10. Get those at the high school and then get a head count going on not how many they're expecting, but it's a great. The speeches will be worth your time, and congratulations to the new members coming in next Friday.
It should be a real good time for everyone involved as far as people getting recognized for some of the accomplishments athletically, and then also as contributors too, as far as the Hall of Fame is concerned. That's a new thing. It's only, like you say, only the third year that Cubs have started doing that, and it's going to be a tradition every year. And of course, if you get to know of someone that is worthy of being inducted, please submit their name and their accomplishments, and at least be considered to be inducted. And I know it's going to be a great honor for whoever is inducted this year, Jerry Hudson, and of course, like you say, the 71 team, and that's it's going to be a fun time for everyone involved, and I know that they were an awful good team, but after 50-some years, I'm sure they're a lot better now. I'm talking to them than what they were then, but they were an outstanding team.
The only group to go 12-0, again, one of the 3 state title teams for Monett. 71, 77, 2016 under Derek Ewell. Again, looking forward to seeing a lot of familiar faces there next Friday.
And of course, this stadium named after Bull Fowler, who was the legendary coach for that first state championship team. And of course, Coach Fowler died at a young age and didn't get to stick around as long as a lot of people wanted to. And he could have had just an outstanding career as far as coaching was concerned. But I'm sure that he'll be looking down and with great pride also.
Halftime score, Lamar 26, Monett nothing. Cubs deferred their option of the second half. They'll get the ball to start the third quarter, and it comes up next on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live.
When you need tree removal, stump grinding, topping and trimming, pruning, lot clearing, storm damage, or bucket truck services, contact Joe's Tree Service. Offering residential and commercial service, this family-owned and operated company is fully licensed and insured for your protection. They provide free estimates and friendly service. Let Joe help with all your outside needs. Contact Joe's Tree Service at 417-499-9284. Let's face it, buying and selling a home is stressful. Your real estate agent has your back whether you're a buyer or a seller. Agents have a fiduciary responsibility to their clients. They are legally obligated to put their clients' best interests first. Make the right choice and hire Crown Double-K Realty as your real estate agent. Crown Double-K Realty has been working with buyers and sellers in Southwest Missouri since 1984. Put their years of experience to work for you. Call 417-235-5231 or stop by their office at 825 East Highway 60 in Monett.
Family owned and operated Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens in Monett has the flowers, plants, candles, jewelry, chocolates, and beauty essentials to help you express yourself perfectly. Whether you want to convey sympathy, love, encouragement, or simply want to let someone know you care, Kay's Floral has a wide variety of bouquets to choose from, or they can put something together special just for you. Call 235-3095 or visit us at 712 East Cleveland.
Here we go, start the third quarter. Lamar to kick off to Monett. Cubs will go from right to left. Line drive kick. Stevens will field it at the 8-yard line. He's to the 10, 15, lowers his shoulder at the 20 and tackled at about the 22-yard line. Bo Stevens, the senior, on the kickoff return for Monett.
So the Cubs will have it there and going to have a chance to see if they can make some adjustments on the offensive line, maybe block some different blocking schemes or whatever, but Cubs have got to have some kind of semblance of a drive here, and if nothing else, keep the ball out of the hands of the offense of the Tigers.
Monett will send Waterman wide right along with Stevens. Diego Baden, the running back, off the left shoulder of Colin Umfleet. Now they bring Stevens in motion. They give to Diego Baden, trying to run off the right guard. And again, not much much room on that right side. Diego Baden, maybe forward progress out to the 25-yard line. They'll give him a gain of 3 to bring up 2nd and 7.
First play of the second half. Cubs come out and run the dive play to the right side. Cubs trailing 26-0 of the Lamar Tigers.
Cub football brought to you by Joe's Tree Service. They are licensed and insured. Crown Double K Realty, 825 East Highway 60. Glenda Craft, the broker, assisting buyers and sellers since 1984. And Kay's Floral Repair and Gardens at 712 East Cleveland. Go see Kay Robleski and her staff. The keeper by Umfleet. He'll be stopped short of the 30-yard line. Kyler Nance, Rourke, Dillon on the stop for Lamar.
Tigers still coming across and actually winning the line of scrimmage thus far. 2 snaps, and the Cubs have picked up 6 yards, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Just keep waiting for Monett to make a big play. They've not had any chunk plays to speak of. Waterman goes out wide right, football near hash, wide side of the field to the right. Monett moving from right to left in the 3rd quarter. Grant and Diego Baden, the running backs. The give to Baden, hit behind the line of scrimmage and drop for a loss. Again, tremendous play. This is Trace Woolridge, the defensive end, 6'4", 230, and a senior, wrapping up Baden for a loss. And the Cubs on their first series of the 3rd quarter go 3 and out.
3 and out, going to have to punt the ball away here at the ball at their own 26-yard line. And Landon Brandt out to punt for the Cubs.
His punts in the first half were for 28, 44, and 24. 32-yard average on 3 punts. A very speedy Ian Googie back deep for Lamar. Good snap. Brandt gets the punt in the air. Googie will watch it take a sideways bounce, and it's going to bounce out of bounds right around the 40-yard line. 24 and 10, 34-yard punt.
Brandt punting the ball away from Googie, not allowing him to have a return, and does go sideways there at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers, their first possession of the second half.
They scored on their first 4 possessions of the first half.
Again, the Tigers on top, 26-0 as we're just underway here in the 3rd quarter.
See who goes in at starting quarterback for Lamar. It was Trent Torbeck in place of the injured Alex Wilkerson. Then we saw Hahn, and they will go back to Torbeck to start the 3rd quarter. He has 2 receivers to each side, slot back to the right side. They send Aiden Sheet in motion from right to left, and there's a flag.
Could be a 5-yard penalty against the Tigers, which that's going to be the case. As the Tigers a little bit premature that time coming off the line of scrimmage. That's their first penalty?
Second. So 1st and 15, Lamar back at their own 35. Tigers 26, Cubs nothing, 9:50 left, 3rd quarter. Ian Googie out wide to the left. Split out right is Chase Query. Now they send Kish in motion out to the left, empty backfield for Torbeck. Gets the snap, looks left, throws left. It's caught by Ian Googie. Gets away from one man, and then Cubs bring him down at about the 40-yard line on the tackle by Keegan Carr.
Landon Brandt come up in a hurry and made the initial hit on Googie, but did not make the tackle, and Googie ends up picking up 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
So Torbeck 2 for 3. Second catch for Ian Googie, totaling 9 yards. So we get the 5 yards back on the pass. It's 2nd and 10 from the Tiger 40. Tigers up 26-0, 9:14 left, 3rd quarter. Football on the far left hash, wide side of the field to the right. They fake the handoff. The keeper by Torbeck. He's got a blocker, breaks the tackle at the 50 to the 45. Tackle made by Aaron Soriano around the 43-yard line.
Again, Torbeck takes the shotgun snap and fakes it to the halfback going to the wide side of the field and goes back against the grain and picks up big yardage, another first down inside Cub territory.
17 yards on the scamper for Torbeck, the 15th first down for Lamar. So in 3 plays, the Tigers have moved it from their own 40 to the Cub 43. Clock running, 8:45 to go in the 3rd. Lamar 26, Monett nothing. Tigers look to go to 3-0 on the year after victories over Marshfield 68-14 and Logan Rogersville 34-14. They will host Seneca next Friday. Torbeck calls his own number, keeps it off the right side, inside the 40. But does the ball come loose at about the 36? There is a scramble, and the Cubs have it. It's picked up by Miles Young.
So the Cubs come away with the first turnover of the ball game. Turn the Tigers over, and Miles Young there to recover the ball. So a 9-yard gain by pullback.
7, we'll call it. Okay, from the 43 to the 36.
And so the Cubs will have the ball at their own 36-yard line. First time tonight that the Cubs have stopped the Tigers from scoring with their possession.
So 8:21 to go in the third. Let's see if Monett can take advantage. Got a lot of ground to make up. 64 yards away from pay dirt. It's 8:21 to go in the third. Cubs trail 26-0. The snap to Umfleet. Give to the first back, Diego Baden, and that play has not worked all night long. Maybe a gain of half a yard.
And the Cubs need to take advantage of this turnover. If you remember the first game of the season, the Reed Spring had a quite large lead in the second half, but the Cubs come back and made a game of it. They ended up only losing by 5 points at the end of the game, but Cubs are going to have to, like I say, show some semblance of moving the ball on the offensive side to be able to get back into this.
Look how Lamar has stacked their defense, just anticipating the run. There's 8 guys between the tackles right now. 2 safeties, 2 corners. Umfleet, handoff to Diego Baden. Same result. Maybe a gain of 1 is all, as he's just tackled by a host of white jerseys.
Cubs continue to pound at the line, but the Tigers not to be pounded and come right back and stop the Cubs for no gain.
If the offensive line was performing, it would help, but they're just getting whipped.
Yep. Cubs haven't really tried to the outside very much at all, just a few plays. Most of it's been to the inside on the run.
3rd and 9, Monett at their own 37. Could be facing another 3 and out. The Cubs send 2 receivers to the right. 3rd straight handoff to Diego Baden, hit by Kyler Nance and Xavier Pagash. Pagash, the defensive end. It's a 3-yard gain to the 40. And Monett facing 4th and 6.
4th and 6 from their own 40.
Looks like now they're lining up to go for it on 4th and 6. About have to, down 26-0, 6:30 left in the third. Waterman wide right. Marcos Salas also wide right here on 3rd and 6. They bring Brandt in motion. They run the option, the pitch to Landon. He's going to square the shoulders, get a first down to the Lamar 43-yard line.
Marcus Brandt ran all night long simply because he got a little bit of room that time. It makes a difference whenever you look downfield and you see someone besides the opposite jersey right in front of you, and Landon was able to skirt the end and pick up good yardage and pick up a first down for the Cubs on 4th and 6.
Gain of 17. Monett's 4th first down. Lamar has 15 first downs. Drive stays alive. 6:14 to go in the third. Monett trailing 26-0. 1st and 10, Monett at Lamar 43. Football near hash, wide side of the field to the right. Bringing a man in motion. The keeper by Umfleet. He faked the handoff to Baden. And room for Umfleet to the 25, to the 20, to the 15. Down to about the 5-yard line. That was a flag at the 22-yard line.
And I saw the block in the back by the Cubs. And again, ball carrier was already past you. Didn't have to do that, did the Cubs, but so it'll be called against the Cubs on the long run. Umfleet got it all the way down to the 5-yard line, but unnecessary block in the back by the Cubs.
So the flag at the 22, they should mark it to the 32. That's still going to be enough for a first down. But I'd rather have the ball at the 5.
It was there all the way. There was no question. I saw that the Cubs held or block in the back, whichever way you want to look at it, whatever you want to call it.
Gain of 21 for Umfleet. I'm sorry, Umfleet. Yeah, he faked the handoff. His longest run from scrimmage tonight.
And got outside. Last 2 plays, the Cubs have been able to get outside rather than run it right straight up the gut.
10-yard penalty puts him back at the 32, but as we mentioned, it is still a first down. Ball's been on the far right hash for a lot of the game. Young out to the left, which is the wide side of the field. A bad snap. Umfleet's going to have to chase it down at the 50. He's going to set and throw, looking for a man. The pass is incomplete. I didn't know if there would be an ineligible receiver downfield, but the lineman really didn't have a chance to get that far downfield. The pass is incomplete, and a great job by Umfleet to avoid about a 20-yard loss. The pass was intended for Waterman.
And that's one of those situations that he was going to throw the ball whether there was a lineman downfield or not, just gamble and see. And like you say, the offensive lineman did not get past the line of scrimmage more than those 2 or 3 yards, and it falls incomplete. So second down and 10 for the Cubs.
Still decent field position at the Lamar 32, 26 nothing.
And by the way, good snap that time. Umfleet just took his hand off the ball as the ball was coming to him.
2nd and 10, Monett for the Tigers 32. Snap to Umfleet, looking over the middle. Pass is incomplete. Bo Stevens, the intended receiver. Coverage on the play by the Tigers' Boy Jones. It's 3rd down and 10. Umfleet 0 for 3 passing tonight.
And of course, it's 3rd and 10 from the Tiger 32-yard line. Of course, Cubs go for it here if the Cubs are unsuccessful on this 3rd down situation to get a first down. 26-0, Tigers on top here in the 3rd quarter.
We'll be back here next Friday night for the Hall of Fame game when Monett hosts the Marshfield Blue Jays. 5:35 left in the 3rd, 26-0 Tigers. Cubs up on the line of scrimmage. The play clock is now at 28 on 3rd and 10. 2 receivers to the left. Brandt goes in motion to the right. They give to Diego Baden, and he is stopped short of the 30-yard line. Again, Lamar knows how to defend that all night long. This time the tackle by Mario De La Pena.
And the ball going to the short side of the field. Baden that time
Picks up 1. Baden, 14 carries for 31 yards, barely over 2 yards a carry. 4th and 8, Monett will go for it. Actually, 4th and 9, Monett going for it. Walker Brado checks out. Marco Salas wide to the right. Waterman wide left. On 4th down, Umfleet wants to throw. Quick pass, caught by Waterman, but he's going to be short of the first down. He caught it at about the 23. Now the ball comes loose. There is no signal. Lamar has picked up the loose ball, and they bring it down to the 46-yard line. There's a flag back at the 36-yard line.
and it got down over there on the far side.
That's Aiden Smith.
Yes. Probably going to be a block in the back after the fumble recovery because
So Waterman made the catch, but he was about 2 yards short of the first down at the 25. And then when Lamar was tackling him, the ball came out.
Right, the defensive player come up and ripped the ball out of Ian Waterman's hands, and then Tigers returned it, and I believe the flag's going to go on the return, so it's going to be post-possession.
Okay. Should be Lamar ball on 4th down. They can take the result of the play. Block in the back on Lamar. So first of all, the 6-yard catch by Waterman. First completion of the ball game, but then the first fumble of the ball game for Monett. And after they assess the penalty, Lamar's going to get it at the 24-yard line.
And again, that penalty goes against the Tigers, but it was after the Tigers already had possession of the football. And a water break for 13.
4:36 to go in the third, 26-0 Lamar. Back in a minute.
At Advanced Shipping Machine Products, we specialize in everything manufacturing. We are constantly expanding both building space and ideas to anticipate the needs of customers and stay ahead of the competition. Whether it's adding automation to increase capacity or modifying the current process, we always try to look ahead to utilize the newest technologies in order to maintain the very high level of quality and efficiency our customers have come to expect since 1979. Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, 9 North Industrial Drive in Monett.
T-Shirt Snob in Monett is a full family boutique offering ladies, men's, juniors, and children's clothing and shoes. See their selection of jeans, including rock and roll denim, can-can, Judy Blue, and Hooey. Don't forget about the new arrival of Gypsy Jazz shoes for women. and a large selection of maternity and infant clothes. T-Shirt Snob is located at the corner of Berry and Kyler. See their Facebook page for updates on merchandise information. Call 417-324-5751.
Monett Cub football brought to you by Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, located at 9 North Industrial Drive. The T-Shirt Snob at Darien Cotter Street, screen printing and embroidery, much more than just T-shirts. Go see our friends at the T-Shirt Snob and Price Cutter, celebrating 56 years in the Ozarks. They run it reverse this time. The ball carrier for Lamar will be Carson Sturgill. The first handoff went to the right, and then that ball carrier handed to Sturgill, who's running to the left, and Sturgill will lose about a half a yard back to the 23, brings up second 11. Good job by the Monett defense.
Double handoff in the first half worked pretty well for the Tigers, but that time Cubs coming across the line of scrimmage and threw for about a yard loss.
Second and 11, Lamar at their own 23. Tigers 26, Cubs nothing. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Had a rapidly played first half. Third quarter, not so much. Again, Sturgill carries the ball. Has a first down, 30, 35. Tackled short of the 40-yard line by Evan Witt. It's a pickup of 16 yards to the 39.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank Coach State Bank Authority tonight for working the concession stand for us.
So the Cubs gave up another first down, and the Tigers with the first down at their Cub 39-yard line, but Tigers continue to let the clock run and run the ball, and 26-0 lead.
16 first downs for Lamar. The Cubs have 5. Aiden Sheet split out wide right. Got a single wide receiver out to the left. Here on first down. Torbeck straight ahead to the 45. Has a first down at the 50. Cubs finally bring him down near their 45-yard line. Aaron Soriano, the safety, makes another tackle.
And another first down for the Tigers at the Cub 47-yard line.
14 yards for Torbeck, who's had a nice game. 10 carries, 89 yards, right at 9 yards per rushing attempt. The 17th first down for the Tigers. They've got it in Monett territory with a 26-0 lead and 3:06 left in the third. 2 receivers to the left, single wide receiver to the right. They bring Sheet in motion, and there are flags.
Motion penalty against the Tigers, a 5-yard penalty.
Cubs bring Walker Brado in for Aiden McCall. The penalty against Lamar, just their third. They've all been 5-yard penalties. .253 to go in the third, 26-0 Lamar. Fourth play of the drive to be coming up.
This is after a Monett turnover, a fumble.
After a completed pass to Waterman, who was then stripped of the football by the Lamar defense. Sheet in motion. They give it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to the 45, down to about the 43-yard line.
Chavez makes the tackle over there on the far side. Still going to be about, 6 yards short, 7 yards short, I guess, of the first down, the second down. That was holding on the Tigers. That the ball 34.
Thank you, Sheet, on the jet sweep. Where's the hanky?
Doesn't matter where the hanky is, they're walking it off against the Tigers. I know that. Well, I don't see it either. Might have picked it up already.
Put it at the 40. It was at that 48. 12-yard penalty. So the Tigers back at their own 40. Still 2:19 to go in the third. Back-to-back penalties. Lamar tries to bounce it outside. This is Logan Kish. Breaks one tackle, and the flag on the play is Kish tackled at the 42-yard line. We will wait and see the result.
It's going to be a face mask against the Cubs is my... Yes, face mask. No, a hold again.
Perry Azelton on the stop for the Cubs, a 6'4", 285-pound sophomore.
Another hold against the Tigers. I thought it looked like a possible face mask against the Cubs, but
penalty is declined. It's a 2-yard gain.
And that was ball carrier coming this way. Sturgill, thank you. Again, Sturgill. Okay, got it. Won't get away from a Monett tackler. I think that's Hazelton again. There's a flag on the play. This time it's Porter Reed on the stop. I hope about a 2-yard loss, but the flag back at the 38. Could it be the third straight penalty against Lamar? Personal foul against. I thought he had the jersey instead of the collar, but they had a better look than we did. So it's the first time we've seen that call this year. The horse collar. That's a personal foul and a 15-yard penalty. And that's twice David Rector's pointed in the wrong direction. There's another flag, double flag. I'd say the Cubs are unsportsmanlike conduct on the bench. Can't have that. You can be frustrated and question the call, but can't just give up yardage like that because you can't keep from saying the wrong thing. So back-to-back 15-yard penalties after they assess this. Dead ball and sportsmanlike conduct on Monett, again on the bench. So it's 1st and 17. Now then it's going to be 1st and 10. Correct. Way down there inside Cub territory. It was about the 35-yard line of the Tigers. Wow. All the way down to the Monett 31. I thought he had the jersey too, but like you say, they're out there on the field, so first down for the Tigers. Still 26-0 Lamar, 1:56 to go in the third. We have not seen any scoring by either team in the second half. Hand off to Sturgill. And he's going to be close to a first down near the 21-yard line. Ball may have come out late. It is a carry for Sturgill to about the 23, maybe the 22. They're going to give him the 23-yard line for a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. Clock running, 1:23 left in the third. 26-0 Lamar. Now Monett, I believe, is called for a timeout. We'll take a break, 1:23 left third quarter. Tigers 26, Cubs nothing. Listen to Big 8 Conference Football on MHSCubs.com and watching on the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
Home maintenance, yard projects, grilling or relaxing outside. Whatever you're doing, your neighbors at Monett Ace Hardware have what you need. Located inside Price Cutter, our expert associates have the know-how you need to get any job done right. Ace is the place where you'll find help in every aisle. Your local Monett Price Cutter Pharmacy offers free delivery or curbside pickup with your prescription order. We make it fast, easy, and convenient for you. We also offer vaccinations such as COVID-19, shingles, pneumonia, and influenza. Stop by and talk to your local Price Cutter pharmacist for more information.
McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett. Lamar 26, Monett nothing. 1:23 to go third quarter. Other scores from around the area. It is now Seneca leading Cassville 30-0. That's a halftime score. Nevada leading East Newton 27-7 in the third quarter. Mount Vernon now on top of Aurora 24-0. That's a halftime score at Mountaineer Stadium in the Bell Bowl game. Carl Junction leads Neosho 7-6. Here Lamar has it 2nd and 2. The give to Sturgill. He's got a first down inside the 20. Cubs bring him down at about the 17-yard line for a pickup of 6.
And more than enough for another first down, so the ball's going to be at the 22-yard line.
I think this is 17.
Yeah, 17, excuse me.
Gain of 6 for Sturgill. And a first down, the 18th. Actually, they're going to add 2 more because of that horse collar and then the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Other scores, Reed Spring leading Catholic at the half 14-0. Marshfield a 35-28 lead over Hofstra. That's still a second quarter score. 1st and 10 Lamar inside the red zone at the Cubs 17. Play action fake by the quarterback Hahn, rolling to his right, tucks and runs inside the 10 down to about the 8-yard line with the tackle made by Parker Messer. Good decision by Cooper Hahn to tuck and run. Gets all the way down to the 8. That's a gain of 9.
Maybe the last play of the third quarter. Looks like it.
Okay. There's still 18 seconds to go. Game clock and play clock almost identical. Tigers here on 3rd and 1. And they don't have to snap it, but I think they're going to go ahead and run it. 2nd and 2. Quarterback now tore back. He's going to be close to a first down near the 8-yard line, and that will be the final play of the quarter, barring a penalty. It is a first down, and Lamar's going to have it 1st and goal inside the 10 when we start the 4th quarter. Nobody scored in the 3rd. After 3, Lamar 26, Monett nothing on MHSCubs.com.
Whether it's starting a business, helping with social media, project management, or scheduling, Danae's Virtual Desk is a one-stop shop for anything you need help with. Why a virtual assistant? The best part is that you're paying for a business service rather than having to hire an employee, schedule and manage them, and do payroll. We focus on ways to free up your day, reduce your workload, relieve your stress, and simplify your life. Want to get started today? Go to Denae'sVirtualDesk.com or send an email, hello@Denae'sVirtualDesk.com.
Hey all you Cub fans, it's Jamie Lenz here. Good luck tonight, Cubs. Hey, if you're at a ball game, chances are your life's pretty busy. And that's what we're here for. We are making home-cooked meals from our kitchen to your table with little to no cleanup. So check out our menu on Facebook. We post a menu every Saturday, and we would love to see you here at Jamie Lenz.
The Monett Athletic Booster Club is growing, and they want you to help. The Booster Club operates to support all Monett High School Cubs and Lady Cubs athletic teams by providing monetary support, volunteer support, and promoting team spirit. Their efforts reach out to all Monett High School athletic activities in an unbiased way. Your help, whether financial or by volunteering your time, is greatly appreciated. To become an active member in the Monett Athletic Booster Club, contact the high school office.
1st and goal, Lamar from the 8-yard line. The keeper by Torback. He's going to be tackled at about the 2-yard line. And flags come out again. One of the Monett players' helmet coming off. That's Angel Siniceros. He comes running to the Monett sideline. Six-yard gain, or about a 5-yard gain, rather, about the 2. David Rector, the referee. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Monett, and the player has been ejected.
Got to get that under control. That's not Monett football. We have the distance to the goal, of course.
Eight penalties tonight against Monett. And Ethan Lewis got to have a word, kind of politely, with David Rector. Neither team has scored here in the second half. Lamar led at the half 26-0. Again, that was not a heated exchange at all for referee.
Just an explanation, make sure exactly what his player did. So we'll know how to address the situation and address the situation we need to do.
1st and goal from the 1. The snap to Kish, straight ahead for a Lamar touchdown. It's now 32-0 Tigers. Kish with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. Comes with 11:48 to go in the 4th quarter. War is on for the extra point. Plays 76-yard scoring drive and reset the clock here. Whereas 2 for 3 in extra points tonight. Straight on right-footed kicker. Kick is up, and this one is good. 11:48 to play. It's now Lamar 33, Monett nothing. We are sponsored in part by Danae's Virtual Desk. A virtual assistant gets started today. Denae'sVirtualDesk.com. Our thanks to Danae Beckett. Jamie Lynn, see her Facebook page for the weekly menu. She does catering as well, usually a daily lunch special. She'll be posting her menu for next week on Saturday. 417-772-7211 for those delicious home-cooked meals. Cox Health, when you need care, our Care Finder tool at CoxHealth.com can help. And the Monett Athletic Booster Club. Tigers 33, Cubs nothing. Back after this.
Founded in 2002, 3D Corporate Solutions at 601 North 13th Street in Monett is one of the nation's leading providers of pet food ingredients. At the core of our business is a value-added, all-encompassing package not available anywhere else in the industry. Our partners choose us time and again because we resourcefully offer them a comprehensive array of products and services. Our team's professional experience allows 3D Corporate Solutions to create, produce, and manage all aspects of pet food ingredients for each unique partner's specific needs.
Short line drive kickoff by Lamar, and it's going to be touched by Eric Chavez, and he will go down to the ground with the football just to avoid a possible fumble there, and the Cubs will have decent field position starting at around their own 36-yard line, but Monett now trails 33-0 with 11:43 to go, fourth quarter.
Seems like it's been forever since the Cubs have been on offense after all the dirty laundry and extracurricular and all that other stuff, and then Lamar scoring there, but start the fourth quarter, the Cubs will have the football.
12-play, 76-yard scoring drive, took almost 5 minutes off the clock. Cubs from their own 36. Umfleet gets the snap, looks deep downfield, and pass is incomplete. The receiver, Marco Salas, just stopped running his route. 2nd and 10. First time they looked Salas' direction tonight.
Pretty good ball thrown there by Colin Umfleet as far as getting a ball down the field, but receivers got to know where the ball's at and go after it.
33-0 Lamar, 11:37 to go, fourth quarter. Cubs have it 2nd and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Monett will host Marshfield next Friday. Lamar hosting Seneca next Friday. Waterman to the left. Grant, a running back to the left, along with Diego Baden. Cubs have two receivers out to the right. The keeper by Umfleet after he faked the handoff to Diego Baden, and Lamar will bring Umfleet down short of the 38-yard line.
Cubs running to the short side of the field, and first man through was Baden, but didn't get the ball up. They pulled the ball back out and tried to pick up some yardage, which he picks up 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Sideline marker's got 2nd down, but it is 3rd down. Correct.
From the Cub 39, two receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Umfleet, quick pass, caught for a first down at the 50. This is Bo Stevens, finally brought down at the 42-yard line of Lamar on the tackle by the Tigers' Eli Boogie. Good catch by Stevens.
Good throw, good catch. Stevens gets down inside Tiger territory at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cubs.
Just the second completion of the night for Umfleet, who's now 2 of 6. Cubs get their 6th first down. Here's Umfleet throwing again. Too tall for Miles Young, incomplete.
Having more time than what he thought. Umfleet could have taken his time there a little bit, throwing a better pass. Goes over the head of Miles Young. But 2nd and 10 for the Cubs.
Clock stopped, 10:28 to go. 33-0 Tigers. It was 26-0 Lamar at the half. Lamar scored on their first 4 possessions of the first half. 2-yard touchdown run by Logan Kish, 46-yard touchdown run for Ian Googie, 15-yard run for Kish. Chase Corey, 22-yard touchdown pass from Cooper Hahn, and then Kish, a 1-yard run early fourth quarter. Umfleet's going to throw deep down the near sideline and overthrows Brand. It's incomplete. That's 15. It's Antonio Vizcaíno, the intended receiver. And now that's ran 16. Right the first time. Third down.
And again, the receivers are kind of run about halfway down the field and then kind of slow down instead of just sprint down the field. And Humphrey overthrew that time simply because our receiver didn't run the route. Kind of jogged the route.
Salas wide to the left. Waterman wide right, along with Miles Young. Diego Baden in the backfield on 3rd and 10. Hopefully it's going to throw a quick pass. Caught about a yard short of the first down, and Waterman makes the catch, hauls it in around the 35-yard line, tackled by Adam Klusman. But it'll be 4th and 1.
They'll have to go for it here. Trailing 33-0. 4th and 1. From the Tigers 35, or just inside the 35.
Hope a yard would be manageable. 9:52 to go, fourth quarter, 33-0 Lamar. Dubs only scored 7 points last week against Mount Vernon, losing 42-0. Humphrey calls his own number. Going to be very close to the first down. I don't think he got it either. This judge running in from the near hash is closer to the 33 than the judge coming in from the far hash mark.
Don't think he got it.
He did not. Lamar will take over on downs. Probably a fresh set of players here for the Tigers, up 33-0, 9:34 to go, fourth quarter. Torbeck will remain in at quarterback. Tigers will try to run some clock. Limping out on the field is Camden Ellis at a defensive end spot for Monett. New receiver out to the left for Lamar. That's going to be Aiden Sheet, who goes in motion. They fake the handoff to him, the keeper by Torbeck. Bad tackling by Monett. Torbeck still on his feet at the 40. And finally driven out of bounds on the 32-yard line. So just awful missed tackles by Monett at the line of scrimmage.
There is a flag right about the 48-yard line. Probably going to be a block in the back against the Tigers would be my guess.
It will be an 18-yard run at the spot of the foul.
Now, Lamar's kind of celebrating there, so I don't know what.
Defensive holding. Illegal use of the hands.
That far down the field.
So that'll be added on to the end of the run. 32, 18, 16, 34-yard run, and that was Torbeck.
Yes.
34. Puts him at 124 yards rushing tonight.
Another penalty against the Cubs.
That's their ninth. Totaling 68 yards. So first and 10, Tigers at the Cub 22. Quick handoff. This is Kish. Kish to the 10, to the 5, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. His fourth touchdown of the night. There's a flag, however, back at the 21, and this touchdown is coming back. It's a hold on Lamar. That'll take points off the board.
Unfortunately for the Cubs, again, not very good tackling on that particular attempt by the Tigers. Hold against the Tigers.
Their fifth penalty, totaling 37 yards.
So he's right at the line of scrimmage, I believe.
Okay. A gain of 1 for Kish to the 21, and then 10-yard penalty back to the 31. So first and 19. From the Cub 31. Torbeck gets a block, gets outside 25, still on his feet at the 20. And backwards there, forward progress to the 19-yard line. And the tackle by Keegan Carr. But a 12-yard run to the 19. Torbeck or Kish?
Kish.
So setting up about 2nd and 7. From the 19. Clock running, 8:35 to go, fourth quarter. The Tigers trying to get into a turbo clock situation, leading Monett 33-0. We're straight up 9 o'clock. Torbeck, tackled by Riley Ray after a gain of a yard to the 18.
Bring up a third down situation for the Tigers.
Third, and we'll still say about 6. Got to get to the inside the 13 to move the chains. 8 minutes to go in the game. 33-0 Lamar. Play clock at 16 as Torbeck leads the Tigers up to the line of scrimmage. They send the speedy Ian Googie out wide left. Torbeck in the gun. Keeps it off the right side and buried at the 18-yard line. Perfect tackle by Porter Reed. A gain of 1 to the 17. And it's third down for Lamar. Fourth down. Thank you. 4th and 5.
And without a kicker, the Tigers are going to go for it here rather than attempt to field goal. Don't have that semblance of a kicker from any distance, so 4th and 5.
Empty backfield for Torbeck. Football far right hash, wide side of the field to the left, looking to the left. The catch by Ian Googie. He's got a first down, tackled at the 5-yard line. Good catch and run by Ian Googie. It'll be a first and goal after the completion of 12 yards. Third catch of the night for Ian Googie, totaling 21 yards. The 24th first down for Lamar. The Cubs have 6 first downs. So first and goal from the 5 with 6:37 to play, 33-0 Lamar. They line up in the Wildcat with Kish set to get the snap. He gets it. Cuts it up inside the right hash. As he gets into the end zone, not quite. Tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 4.
Went to that powerhouse formation there, and Kish takes it to the right side where all these blockers were and tries to cut it back inside rather than get to the outside, and stopped about a yard short.
Second and goal from the 1. 33-0 Lamar. Clock running. We go under 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Back in the Wildcat with Logan Kish to get the snap. 3 blockers to the right. He runs to the right, and Kish is into the end zone. There is his 4th rushing touchdown of the night.
Just needed a yard and was able to get that yard and get into the end zone to make it 39-0 Lamar.
Should have a running clock, but it's stopped right now. I guess to administer the score. Big night for Logan Kish. Juarez on for the extra point. Actually, this is a different kicker. The kick is up, and it is good. That is Mario De La Pena. So we'll take a break. 5:49 to play. Lamar 40, Monett nothing. Back after this.
Friendly Tire at 703 West Highway 60 in Monett is proud to feature Yokohama tires. Yokohama's product line has expanded beyond its highly respected racing tires to include excellent all-season passenger car, crossover, SUV, and pickup tires, as well as all-terrain and mud-touring tires. Check out the Yokohama Avid Ascend, the most advanced grand touring tire ever. Friendly Tire is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to noon. Stop in today for great customer service.
A multiple Gold Cup winner as Missouri's best small daily newspaper, the Monett Times is your most trusted source for local news. For up-to-the-minute news and information, visit their website, monett-times.com, or follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Call 417-235-3135 to purchase a subscription or place a classified ad, or stop by the Monett Times office at 801 North Lincoln. The Monett Times, your hometown area newspaper since 1899.
Coast to Coast is proud to carry Steel equipment. We're proud that much of Steel's legendary gasoline-powered outdoor equipment, from trimmers to chainsaws, is built right here in America. Working as hard as you do to get the job done. Real Steel. Find yours at Coast to Coast, 500 South Kiowa in Monett. A majority of Steel gasoline-powered units sold in the United States are built in the United States in domestic and foreign parts and components.
Chase Query getting set to kick off for Lamar, but the Tigers call for a timeout before the kick. So 5:49 to play, 40-0 Lamar. And either the Tigers didn't have the right personnel or didn't have enough personnel out on the field before the kickoff. So it's will be a running clock situation when Cubs get it here, down 40-0 after losing last week to Mount Vernon 42-7. Monett will take on Marshfield next Friday at Burrow Fowler Stadium. Again, a check of the scores from around the area. Seneca now leading Cassville 38-0 in the third quarter. Nevada leading East Newton 33-13. That's also a fourth quarter score. Mount Vernon leading Aurora 31-0 in the fourth quarter. McDonald County 10-0 lead over Rogersville. That's still a halftime score. Reed Spring a halftime score leading Springfield Catholic 14-0. I haven't updated this score in a while. Marshfield 35, Hollister 28, still listed as a second quarter score. So here we go. Tigers getting set to kick it away. Chase Query to kick. Touched by Monett. That's a live ball. The Cubs fall on it at the 32-yard line, and that is Evan Witt.
So we'll have a running clock situation here unless there's a timeout or an injured player on the field. And Tigers were able to get the scoreboard to 40. And the Cubs and nothing.
And the water break. Got the mandatory water break, so 40-0 Lamar will be back right after this.
When you're dealing with life's ups and downs, it helps to know the ins and outs of insurance. Farmers Insurance has been sharing practical insurance knowledge for more than 90 years. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Contact Farmers Insurance agent Scott Smith in Monett at 417-737-7444 to find out how he can help you protect the things that matter the most. That's Scott Smith at 417-737-7444. Visit his office at 103 Cleveland. Don't forget to ask about the Cox Health and Jack Henry employee discounts.
Monett Wormington Funeral Home was established in 1946 on the foundation of personal, professional, and compassionate service to Monett and the surrounding communities. The mission of Monett Wormington Funeral Home is to provide the highest quality of care to the families they serve. They are always available to sit down and discuss any needs you may have. Call 235-3141 or stop by Monett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street in Monett.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Andy Brand about Shelter's roadside assistance.
Colin Umfleet to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, intended for Bo Stevens. Monett 2nd and 10, and the clock again running with 5:04 to go fourth quarter, and Lamar leading 40-0.
And again, as a receiver, you got to turn your head and look at your quarterback right after you cross the line of scrimmage, because sometimes the quarterback's going to get it to you more quickly than what you think. And Cubs just not making connections because the receiver's not looking for the ball.
Umfleet wants to throw again. This pass off the hands of Waterman, incomplete. Had to kind of reach behind him a little bit, trying to make the adjustment. Couldn't haul it in. It's 3rd and 10. Umfleet 3 for 11 through the air for 33 yards tonight. Bo Stevens in for Brandt. 4:28 to go fourth quarter, 40-0 Tigers. They're going to go to 3-0 on the year. The Cubs will fall to 0-3. This is the Big 8 West opener for both teams tonight. Monett having the crossover game next Friday night when they host Marshfield. Waterman wide left, Bo Stevens wide left. Salas split out wide right here on 3rd and 10. Stevens comes in motion. Colin Umfleet, the keeper, straight ahead, 40, 45, has a first down, 50, makes another nice cut at the right hash and tackle to the 38-yard line on Umfleet's longest run from scrimmage tonight.
And the Tigers looking for the pass all the way, and Cubs elect to go to Umfleet. Quarterback keeper up the middle, and good nice run by Colin Umfleet.
Gain of 29 for Umfleet. Their 7th first down. trying to find the end zone here with 3.5 to play, down 40-0. Football near hash, wide side of the field to the left. Cubs have two receivers to the right. Brandt goes in motion. Handoff to Diego Baden. It's going to get to the 35-yard line is all before the tackle by Corbin Steinkamp.
4-yard gain looks like for Baden. Bring up 2nd and 6. Ball at the 35-yard line of the Tigers.
With 3 minutes to play. Waterman split out to the left. Evan Witt to the right along with Brandt. Brandt comes in motion. The keeper by Umfleet. Straight ahead. Collin to about the 31-yard line. Will be a few yards shy of the first down. To pick up a 4. Umfleet 81 yards rushing on 13 carries. 2.5 to play, and Monett with a 3rd and 2.
Cubs would like it to at least get into the end zone here before the time runs out, but that running clock, it's going to be tough to do against this Tiger defense.
Last time the Monett beat Lamar was in 2019. That Tiger team finished 10-3 that year. That's the most losses they've had dating back to before 2010. They run the option, the pitch to Bo Stevens. Stiff arms a would-be tackler, has a first down inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. That's a pickup of close to 15 for Stevens.
Going to be down to the 16-yard line of the Tigers. Right, 1st and 10 for the Cubs. Got outside for the not very many times if the Cubs even elected to go outside, but he did get outside that time, and Stevens good yardage.
90 seconds to go, 40-0 Lamar. Cubs 1st and 10 at the Tigers 16. Umfleet out of the gun. Fakes the handoff to Baden, keeps it, and Umfleet tackled it around the 14-yard line. Pickup of 2. 8th play of the drive for Monett that started back at their own 33. They've got it at the Tigers 14, facing 2nd down and 8, but with a running clock, there's just 1 minute to play in the game.
Maybe 2, possibly 3 snaps is all.
2nd and 8, Monett from the Tigers 14. Fake the handoff to Baden. Umfleet keeps it, breaks the tackle, now pitches to Brandt for the touchdown. It looked like Umfleet could have kept it by himself for the touchdown, but he did pitch it to Brandt, who scores.
So the Cubs do get on the board. A little bit of salve on the wound, so to speak, but Cubs finally get on the board. And Chavez will be on to attempt the point after touchdown kick.
Landon Brandt's 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Chavez for the extra point. Evan Witt the holder. Kick is up, and it is good. We'll take a break, 40 seconds to play. Tigers 40, Cubs 7. Back to the finish after this.
When you need professional electrical services for your residential, commercial, and industrial properties, contact Post Electric. You can also trust Post Electric to provide you with electrical solutions for your new construction project. You can rest easy knowing that we offer a 1-year workmanship warranty and emergency service on all electric services. Our local family-owned and operated business has been proudly serving all of Southwest Missouri with locations in Branson and Monett. For a free estimate, call Post Electric at 417-846-7100.
Do you need a lawyer's advice? Are you having legal difficulties? Randall, Mosry, and Randall at 405 East Broadway in Monett are general practice attorneys specializing in personal injury and criminal law. They have a solid reputation as effective legal practitioners and possess over 80 years of combined experience on which to draw. You can depend on Randall, Mosry, and Randall to get the best possible results. To improve your outcome, call 235-8688. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisement.
Lamar 40, Monett 7. Cubs score on the 14-yard touchdown run by Landon Brandt. Chavez with the extra point. And Cubs might try an onside kick here just for something to work on. They may just go ahead and kick it deep. Lamar expecting an onside kick. They've got 9 players between the 40 and 50-yard lines. Chavez boots it deep. And it will bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
So less than 35 points, the clock will stop. Otherwise, it would have ran out by now. But that's correct. So a little bit of solace there as far as that's concerned. But Packers will probably go to a knee a couple of times, and that'll be it.
That would be appropriate. 40 seconds. Yeah, the clock never started because the ball wasn't touched. And they do go under center and take a knee. And this time the quarterback, Taryn Williams, who is a freshman.
And that should be the last play of the game.
They don't have to snap it anymore. Lamar goes to 3-0. Monett falls to 0-3. Tigers 40. Cubs 7. Post-game show coming up next.
Families that play together stay together. At Play